boys, after years and years of waiting, Blox has finally done it. In my hands is the brand new control foot. Its rework update just dropped today, and I'm gonna find out just how good it is by fully awakening all of its abilities in admin panel and using it in the new dungeons mode. Let's get right into it. All right, boys, we're in the brand new update. You guys can see I already have control here, so we don't need to rebuy it like Dragon, but I will say the price of it looks like it has increased. It's now 4,000 Robux, which is crazy, making it tied to be the second most expensive fruit in the entire game. So good luck to y'all getting the permanent version of this. Anyways, enough yapping. Y'all know how these videos work. We gotta do the showcase first. I haven't even seen the trailer for this thing, so I'm going into this completely blind. All right, so just looking at the moves right here, we have an entire completely different move overhaul. Like, not one move has the same name, except maybe Gamma Blade, I guess. And it looks like now we have an M1 even outside of the room. We have like some like dagger things going on. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's see how much damage these M1s do. Okay, 4 hit M1, 2,540 damage. Okay, that's not bad at all. Let's see if is there any moves we can use outside of a room? Ooh, wait. Huh? We get to use moves without even having to activate the room? Okay, let's see if Gamma Blade works. Oh, nah. This is crazy. This is crazy. You don't even need the room. Okay, what about total concentration? Must be in domain to use. What about transmutation? Oh, a barrage. Okay, so we get to pretty much use all of our moves except for total concentration outside of the room, but I'm pretty sure they're going to do something different inside of it. Let me try this one more time. Okay. So it looks like transmutation. You throw something and then you teleport to whatever you throw. How long range is that, though? Let me see. That's pretty damn long range. Enough wasted time, though. Room. Look at that. Look at that. What the heck? Mode dagger. I got like some like weird aura thing going on. I'm holding some daggers. All right. I'm liking this. Do my M1s do more damage now? Nope, same damage. Okay, what about slice and dice? Does that do something different now? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, yeah. Okay, that hit multiple people, but that damage is looking kind of insane. Next up, Gamma Blade. Let's see if that does something different. Ooh. And of course, transmutation, I'm pretty sure will do the same thing. Yep, teleport to wherever you throw your little dagger to. And last but not least, we got total concentration. Oh, nice little hold. Let's go ahead and use that. Ooh. What the? Oh, this is pretty much similar to the last one. That looks a lot better, though. That looks a lot better visually, though. Okay, so that's all the moves. But one thing I then noticed is that when we were using it, you guys see this mode dagger. So I'm going to go ahead and press domain control again. And now we have mode fist. Oh, M1s are pretty much like tacked now. Okay, so can I just summon a bunch of things now? Let me hold it. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm assuming I can just drag it. Kind of like gravity. Yo, that's fire. That's fire. Okay. This is looking kind of fun, boys. And it looks like in fist mode, slice and dice also does something different, slightly. At least it's a different animation. And I'm assuming Gamma Blade will as well. Oh, yeah, okay. So Gamma Blade, you pretty much just summon a bunch of objects and just slam them down. Okay, what about transmutation? Oh, it's like a barrage now. And last but not least, boys, total concentration in fist mode. Let's see. Does it do the same thing? I'm assuming it probably would, right? Yeah, it does the same thing. Honestly, fire rework, boys. In terms of abilities, this is like way different than the control I remember, which obviously is good. All right, though, but now that we showcase the abilities, y'all know what comes next. We gotta awaken this thing. But first of all, hold on. The magic just changed completely. I'm liking this Christmas theme. Now that I'm noticing it, the entire world's like that for real. Okay. Normally, they don't like go this far when it comes to the Christmas stuff, bro. They usually only have one island, so this is nice to see. But you know what? It's been a long time. It's been some months, boys. It's been some months. Y'all been begging for me to play this game. We might as well do a Blox Gacha just for good old times. I know they updated it. I did play before they updated it. Oh, yo. Did we just almost get a gravity? We ended up getting played, though. Not bad, I guess. I lied. This is terrible. That was the first Blox Gacha I had in months, and it just had to be a damn blade fruit, right? Anyways, it's time to start awakening this thing. Let's go to the mysterious scientist and admin panel. Yep, control does have a rework, and it looks like we have 3 different abilities we can unlock. The first one's spatial cut authorization. Controlled spatial incisions remain stable in a simulated environment. Okay, I have no clue what that means at all, but I'm going to start researching. We're just going to start trying out some stuff and see if it works. Spatial cut authorization. Okay, I think I have a few ideas of what that might be. Let me go ahead and activate our domain, and let's just see if it works. I'm going to go ahead and go in fist mode, and then I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll just drag that down, and it'll work. Okay, no, I don't see any progress gained at all. Maybe it's in dagger mode since it says cut, slice and dice, maybe? That didn't work either. What else could it be? I'm so confused. There's like only one more thing I think of trying, boys. That's using total concentration. Maybe we hold it or something, then use it. That's like the only other like cutting move, I think, bro. But after using that, no progress. Oh, I think I just figured it out, boys. So I just realized in dagger mode, if you hold and drag, you can cut stuff. Maybe that's what we do. Like, look, I just cut that building. Oh, I just cut that building. All right, boys, I think I actually figured it out. It says right here, validate dimensional incision stability within controlled simulation parameters. The only other thing I could think about about is this simulation hub right here. So it looks like we may have to actually complete a dungeon. All right, we're starting the normal dungeon right now. I think this is just regular difficulty. Let's go ahead and start this. All right, here we go. You can get a sword, a melee, or gun. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get melee. I guess we just have to go through like 5 waves of this, and then we should be able to complete the first admin quest. I was gonna do the dungeons later, but it looks like it's mandatory to even awaken that thing, man. It's kind of weird. Let me go ahead and see how this works though. Total concentration. Yes, sir. We should be able to get through this first wave easy. And we got some pretty good players in here, so hopefully we can complete this. All right. Looks like after every wave, we get an upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and get Unbreakable. Your skills can't be interrupted. That's pretty cool. All right. Looks like we got to go to floor 2 now. We go to summon my room, and let's get through this. Another total concentration. Get my damage up. Yo, on the damage, I'm like rivaling these Buddha players, bro. Control is actually kind of insane. I'm not going to lie. All right. Next upgrade. Shadow. Every 60 seconds, one shadow will spawn and fight on your behalf. Oh, that sounds fire. I'm going to get that. All right. Next up, we got to go to floor 3 over here. Floor loaded, awakened gorillas. What the? That's kind of crazy. All right, hold on. Let's pack these boys up. There's another gorilla over here. I can see him. He's alone. So far, it's looking like these dungeons are fairly easy. At least the ones we have to complete for the quest. I think we just have to do it on easy mode. All right, next up, I'm gonna go ahead and get sword stats. And now let's go to floor 4. Pyromaniacs. Damn, I'm on top of leaderboard with control, bro. Sheesh. Back in the day, this could have never been possible. But after these reworks, man, it's looking kind of crazy. All right, looks like this should end the wave. That's 6 out of 7 NPCs down and complete. All right, next up, I need melee stat increased. We need more stamina. All right, looks like this may be the final wave. We have the boss right here. Gamma Blade. Go to use that on him. Yes, sir. Boss's health is going down like crazy right now, bro. Hold up. Where he at? Let me at him. Slice and dice. The board just transformed. Oh, nah. Hold on. Lava's rising now. That's not good. Oh, let me get out this lava. Bro, why are these bosses actually kind of hard, bro? This guy's like a real player. What's happening? Hold on. Let me see if I can get V4. Yes, we beat him. We still have 5 more waves? Huh? All right, next wave isn't complete. We're on wave 7 right now. I think low-key we have probably 15 waves total. So we got a lot more to go. Pretty much it's the same thing each wave though. I'm not gonna lie, it's like all pretty much the same. So let's just try to speedrun this. Next wave complete. This time I'm gonna get extra defense. All right, wave 9 complete. This time I'm gonna get lifesteal. We need to start healing. We're in a bakery now. Hold on. All right, 10 out of 12 NPCs are dead. We're almost done with wave 10. All right, wave 10 complete. Next up, I'm gonna get fruit damage. Oh, nah, we gotta fight a kitsune now? That's insane. They're asking too much. I'm not gonna lie. Destroy the kitsune shrines. Where are they? Oh, destroy. Okay, hold on. I gotta destroy that. Okay, come on. Destroy this. All right, all shrines have been destroyed. Boss is vulnerable. All right, bet. We got this. Come on. And boss is complete. Next wave complete. I'm upgrading lifesteal. 2 more waves to go after this, boys. 2 more waves. All right, boys, this should be the final wave, wave 15, Gas Knight's Lair. Oh, nah. This is the factory raid. Oh, brother. All right, you know what? Let's just make the most of it. He's got 1.16 million health. Oh, this is going to be a long fight. All right, you know what? Let's speedrun this. Let's try to speedrun this as much as possible. Boss just transformed. I knew that was going to happen. I just got one-shotted. What the heck? Oh, I can spawn back. Oh, perfect. Okay, looks like we have to destroy those. Same as the kitsune one. All vents have been destroyed. Come on. A little bit more to go. 86,000. I can't even see anything, bro. I don't even know what's happening. Come on. Yes, and we got research complete right here. So that is our first admin panel move done. We also got something called Ring of Steelheart. Oh, this is the new trinket system, I think. Well, that was the dungeon system, boys, and now with the completed one, we can talk to this NPC Lucien and return back to the real world. All right, back to admin panel. Let's see what he's got for me. Here we go, 100% complete. Let's go to complete research. Ooh, looks like we need 100 simulation data. We need 500 fragments, and then we need 30 scrap metal. Oh, okay. I forgot about the materials when you awaken these things. All right, so I saw earlier in the shop, there was actually material right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy like 6,000 because I'm assuming we're gonna need a lot more. So let me go to buy some simulation data there. Boom. And now let's complete research. Now we equip, and it says holding and dragging M1 in dagger mode now releases a damaging spatial cuts. All right, bet. Let's try it out. So activate. Boom. Dagger. Let's hold that. It's pretty much does the same thing as earlier, right? Or maybe it actually can damage players now versus just buildings. Either way, that's pretty interesting. We only have 2 more abilities left to unlock, boys. The next one is room relocation protocol. Start research. It says assess spatial anchor integrity during repeated room relocation events. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what this means, so I asked somebody and we just have to complete 3 dungeons. You have to be kidding me, bro. All right, boys, next dungeon start now. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to speed run this thing as quick as possible. All right, next dungeon complete. Research at 33.3%. We need 2 more to go. We also got our ring of spirit. Next dungeon finished here. And now final dungeon finished. Now we head back to admin panel. Now let's go to complete research. It looks like we need 200 simulation data, 2,000 fragments, and we need 20 scrap metal. Okay, so I need more damn scrap metal. Luckily after this, we'll only have 1 more quest left to fully awaken control. So I'm pretty sure we can get scrap metal from these guys right here, these pirate millionaires. Let's find out. Use this total concentration. Let's see what we get, boys. Do we get anything from it? No scrap metal from that one. None from those. And none from those either. Dang, did these even drop scrap metal? I thought they did. All right, you know what? I got a better idea. We about to add the first sea, go to Pirate Village, and there we should be able to get a bunch of scrap metal easily. Here we are. If I remember correctly, these have a lot higher chance to drop some scrap metal. Let me go ahead and open my room. Let's use an ability, and I believe we should be able to get some scrap metal pretty quick. Yep, 1 scrap metal right there. Another one there. Now we just need 2 more. 2 more left. We're good. Come on, come on. Give me the scrap metal I need. There we go. That's 1 more. 1 left. And there we go. It's time to fully awaken the second ability, boys. We have 1 more to go after that. Complete research and craft. Crafted room relocation protocol. Okay, let's go ahead and equip. And it says right here, reactivating Z outside your control room now relocates the room to your position. Oh, okay, okay. This is one thing Control really struggled with before the rework. If people didn't stay inside your room, you were pretty much cooked. But it sounds like now I can go outside my room, press Z, and it just relocates. Oh, nah, that's crazy, bro. I can just go right here, and there's my room. Fire. That's actually fire. So the first upgrade, I think you can use this slice on players now. The second upgrade, we have a room relocation. I wonder what the third one's gonna be. Maybe a cutscene or something? Only one way to find out, boys. One last thing from admin panel. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh. Synchro file C. We need 500 mastery to even unlock it. Right now, our control is currently at 366 mastery. So it looks like we got a grind ahead of us. You know what this means, boys? We gotta go on a chocolate land grind, boys. I already have fruit stats right now, so all we have to do is just go around town, activate Cyborg V4. We should just be able to gather mastery real quick. The only issue is a lot of these moves are really just like single targets. So that's gonna be a little tough, but I guess we gotta make do with it. Right now we're at 370 mastery. Now we're at 400 mastery. And now 500. Well, that was a long 40 minutes, but is it really a Blox video if I'm not mastery grinding? I guess not these days. Final ability. Let's see what we need. Dimensional strain remains within tolerable limits under sustained spatial tearing. Spatial tearing, I think I have an idea what that could be. Hold on. If I'm right on that, I'm assuming we're probably just gonna have to do the little M1 with dagger, like this. Something like that. I have to slice objects maybe? Let's see. Maybe that works? No? I don't see any progress. Hold on. Maybe we just have to keep doing it a bunch. Okay, that wasn't correct, but I figured out what you have to do. You have to do spatial tear against NPCs. And it looks like you get 1% each time. So probably have to do this 100 times or hit 2 NPCs at the same time. So let's go ahead and just speedrun this. 98%, 99, and research complete. Easy. I knew I was right. I just didn't know like what I had to slice. We're nearing the end of this video, boys. Y'all been begging for Bloxers videos, so I'm here to deliver, man. And by the way, more Bloxers videos coming soon since we got an actual update now. All right, so we're showing 50% complete, so that means this is a 2-part quest. Let's go to start research for this. Total control override. Core resonance amplifies spatial authority beyond safety thresholds. No clue what that means, but I heard from other people that all you have to do to complete this is simply eat another control fruit. So bottoms up, I guess we're about to try this out. I hope this is right, man. I hope this is right. Otherwise, I'm about to waste one of my 8 controls, man. Let's go ahead and eat and let's see. Let's eat it, boys. Let's eat it. Come on. Come on. And research complete. Okay, that's it. You just have to eat a control fruit. All right, bro. You really couldn't think of anything better than that. Either way, research is now fully complete. So let's click this. And all you need is 10,000 fragments and 2,000 simulation data? They're out of their minds. They're out of their minds. Luckily, I have both of those. So I'm going to go ahead and click craft. And now we are fully complete. Once we equip, it says ultimate control protocols are now fully synchronized. Yeah, I have no idea what that means, but I'm assuming maybe we get a cutscene now. Well, only one way to find out, boys. For most of the fruits, whenever we upgrade them through admin panel, we tend to get an ultimate cutscene with our last move. So I'm gonna go ahead and start damaging this bar every time my damage goes up. So I'm assuming once this bar gets full, we should be able to do a cutscene or something like that. Bar looks like it actually takes a lot to actually go up though. So using this in PvP may be a bit difficult. All right, boys, looks like our mode is full. I'm gonna hold total concentration. Let's see. Oh, yep, that's it. That's it. Woo! Damn. Hold up. We're like a realm, a domain expansion of control? Hold up. Yo, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. This is actually crazy. 20,000 damage that just did. Yeah, that's wild. Well, boys, that is it for this video. I'd 100% say that Control was worth all the grind we put into this, getting into 500 mastery and doing all the dungeons. Let me know what y'all think about this new rework as well as the dungeons. Me personally, I think this is actually a pretty solid update, man. For those of you that keep begging me to do Bloxers videos, do not worry, there is more coming soon. I was just holding out until Bloxers finally got some good content. It looks like we're finally getting there. Starting with Portal X, Portal Z, Dragon Talon X, Dragon Talon Z, Spiky Trident X, and Dragon Talon C. Easy enough. I want to make sure I can even land the combo first before we take it to public server, so let's go ahead and do it right now. Parallel escape, boom, jump up, there we go, boom. Spiky Trident X and Infernal Vortex. Okay, 23,927 damage. Now that was pretty fast. It wasn't that fast. This is not a bad starting point though. W combo, good damage, and it's pretty quick. Let's go with public servers. All I've got to do is get someone in that parallel escape or portal dash and they're cooked. Let me see if I can find someone though. Let me see. Anyone here? There we go. Someone here. Someone here. Let's see if we can land this combo first try, boys. All right. Boom. Okay. Boom. Oh, gonna go so far. Gonna go so far. And... oh, wait, it just barely didn't one-shot him. He literally has 1 health left. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, and there we go. 11,000 honor. Now, for our first try one, the combo wasn't that fast, and it didn't even one-shot my opponent. I mean, granted, he has Cyborg V4, so he gets that damage reduction, but I would have to give this combo a 6 out of 10. But don't worry, boys. This was just one of the many fast combos we're going to be testing out today. The player who sends in the fastest one will win anyone permanent or game pass of their choice. Next up by Zerion, crazy fast combo with Godhuman and Convander and Portal. Convander Z, Godhuman Z, Godhuman C, Convander X, Godhuman X. Now, I didn't really get a chance to practice with this one. We're just gonna freestyle it and hope we land it. Don't really use Convander like that, but this is a W sword. It's pretty quick. Believe I just found someone who will fight me. He's a 4.6 million body player. I think we could cook though. I think we could cook. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my. Yo, this combo is fast, bro. He was not kidding. This is crazy fast. Definitely leagues above the previous combo. I'd have to give this like an 8.5 or a 9. That was just first try, no practice, no nothing, just off rip on a 4 million plus money player, bro. We got some good contenders in here, boys. I didn't think y'all be cooking like that. Let's keep this up. Next up, build Portal TTK Godhuman. Portal Z, jump twice, TTK X, Godhuman X, Godhuman Z, look up, Godhuman C, TTK Z. I have a feeling majority of combos is going to be with Rumble and Portal. I mean, obviously, since the fastest combos have to do with swords and stun fruit. TTK Portal, it sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and try this out. All right, so it's gonna be Portal Dash, TTK X, Godhuman X, and we missed. Okay. This is kind of embarrassing. Let's try that out one more time. All right, there we go. Okay, boom. Look up, Godhuman C and TTKZ. 22,000 damage, and I didn't even use Cyborg. Now, that's not as fast as the other one, but I feel like it's a stronger combo than the other one. So it pairs together pretty well. And we're already in a public server right now. There's 4 million bounty players. Let me see if I can find them. Looks like we got ourselves a fight here, boys. We got ourselves a fight here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, let me activate Cyborg V3. This dude's eager to fight. I can see that. I can see that. He's got Shark Anchor. This may be a bit of a tough fight. As soon as we land a single stun, though, it's GG's, boys. It's actually GG's. I promise you. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Let me avoid that Godhuman C. Oh, that was such quick movement there, bro. Such quick reaction time. Either that or he was just slow on the release. Okay, let me throw this out. Boom. Let me get him there. Okay. We got him here. Boom. Okay. All right. Look up. Oh, I couldn't even land the combo. I couldn't finish it. Oh, so close, bro. I couldn't see. All right, you know what, bro? You know what? This is just not the combo's fault. It's me. It's my fault. Not the combo's fault. I'm not going to hold it to the combo. El Diablo. This guy is a portal user, so it's going to be a little bit tricky to actually land the combo. Playing just a stall game right now. We're playing a stall game. Got him there. Boom. We're not missing it this time, boys. We're not missing it this time. There we go, 12,000 honor. Missed it the first time, landed it the second time. Now, in terms of speed, this combo gets held back by Portal Dash and Dragon Hurricane. They both take long to come out, so this is not the quickest combo. In fact, it's slower than the previous combo. I gotta give it a 7 in terms of speed, but in terms of strength, I'd give this honestly a 10. It's one of the strongest combos in the game. Even the person in the chat said, bro, lord, the combo was crazy. That's what I'm saying. Dark Dagger plus Godhuman. Stun, Dark Dagger X, Godhuman Z, Dark Dagger Z, God Human C, God Human X. Now this is what I'm talking about, boys. We have the Dark Dagger combo. I'm liking this. All right, now we just gotta find somebody to fight. Well, there was no one in that server, but let's see about this server, boys. Oh my gosh, we were literally a millisecond from finding that guy and he just disappeared. That's crazy. Looks like we finally found ourselves a fight. Not exactly preferable though, because it's a kitsune. But we can make it work. This man wants to just run the entire time. Okay, okay. Wanna be like that, huh? Wanna be like that, huh? Say less. Okay, hold on. Come through this portal again. Come through this portal again. Come through my dimension. There we go. Now you can't run. What do you hope to achieve, Kitsune? What do you hope to achieve? Okay, got him there. Okay, boom. Okay. Oh, wait. Yo, damn, that combo's strong. I mean, it took us a long ass time to find an opponent, but like, sheesh. But ladies and gentlemen, as quick as this combo was here, it's still not quicker than the final one we have in store for the video. But in terms of quickness, I'd probably give this one like a 9 or 9.5. W Nutty for suggesting this. For this next build, we have a gun main plus accessory build, and it's a Gravity Cane Serpent Bow God Human combo. Very interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But before we take this to public servers, I just want to test this combo out real quick because I don't really use gun combos like that. Let's just see. All right, let's go for gravitational grass. Boom, boom. Oh my god. See, this is why we're practicing, because I missed the combo right there. Let's get a second try, boys. About to get a second try. Let's get it. Okay. All right. Boom. And boom. Damn, 26,000 damage? I didn't know you was like that, Superbo. Sheesh. Now, that wasn't exactly the fastest combo, I'm not gonna lie, but that was really powerful. Let's see how this works on a player. We got a guy here, boys. We got a guy here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Boom, boom, boom. And I messed up the combo first try. Oh my gosh, boys. What am I doing? What am I doing, bruh? Okay, okay. We have a second chance. This guy's using Phoenix. That's interesting. That's interesting. Now, I can also alternatively go for a stun. How do I keep missing the combo, bro? Blox fruit spawned? You know what? I don't have time to worry about that right now. I don't have time to worry about that right now. Let's just focus on getting this combo. Come on, come on. Boom, boom. Ooh, we got him, we got him, we got him. And GG, 15K bounty from that. Oh, this dude was 6.6 million. He said, GG, you're too good in chat. Hey, nah, I'm not that good, bro. I'm not that good. This combo is just absolutely brain dead. Gravitational grass pulls through Ken, so they can't even avoid the combo even if they wanted to. Not to mention, if I really needed it, I have Cyborg V3 to ensure they're not escaping. Now, this is not the fastest one we've seen in the video. I definitely think the Dark Dagger and Convander one we saw earlier is faster, but this one was pretty powerful and still pretty quick. I think it's under 5 seconds, so I'm gonna give this an 8. So far, it would appear we have a lead with either Convander and Dark Dagger in first and second place. But next up, Portal Hollow Scythe God Human combo. Portal Z, Hollow Scythe Z, God Human Z, God Human C. Simple enough, doesn't really get much simpler than that. But honestly, I did not expect to see a Hollow Scythe combo in this video. I'm actually quite delighted by that. We've reset our stats to sword stats. Wouldn't want to be running gun stats with this build. That would literally be useless. And last but not least, let's switch back to Soul Guitar. And let's try out this combo once before we head to a public server. Let's see how quick of a combo we're working with. All right, we're at the training dummy right now. Let's see if this combo one-shots. Portal dash, jump up, death slide colon, boom. Boom, boom. 21,407 damage. I mean, it didn't one-shot the training dummy, but against the player, that would 100% one-shot them. And I didn't even use Cyborg V3. That was quick, too. Okay. It's got me hyped for this combo, boys. We're starting to heat up. We're in the second C servers with this one, boys. People are going to think I'm trying to hit him with the admin killer combo. Whole time, I'm just hitting him with a fast one-shot. Let's see. Is there anybody even outside of Cafe? Let's see. Level 1,500 there. Level 800 here. I don't think we're going to have many players to fight. This guy's a Marine, but he's 3 million bounty. Okay, okay. Right now, I can't fight him, but if I switch over to Pirate, then I will be able to fight him. Let me go ahead and switch real quick. Pirate Recruiter. There we go. Let's see if he's so eager to fight me after all. Let's see, boys. Where's that boy at? Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Uh-oh. That didn't end well. That did not end well. Okay, I have to use Cyborg V3 to stay alive right now. Oh, Ice Dark Dagger. I respect the build, bro. I respect the build. I'm not gonna lie. You think you could just start ganking me and get away with it, though, bro? You think you're about to just get away? Like, just like that, bro. All right, say less, say less, say less. Oh my god, I missed the portal dash. I literally had the craziest easy layup and I missed it. Second C PvP for you, boys. Second C PvP for you. This is what you gotta deal with. Okay, okay. All right, get him there, get him there, get him there. Boom, boom. There we go. Oh, he used Shark V3 to survive. Otherwise, I would have killed that man. His health was just getting straight decimated, bro. All right, all right, all right. Couldn't land the combo fully because this man has Shark V3. Should have prepared for it, to be honest. Okay. You're not leaving this one, though. You're not surviving that one. 11K bounty. God, that upsets me. We couldn't kill him on first rip, bro. We couldn't kill him on first rip. He wants to fight again, though. Let's run it. Let's run it. This time, I'm actually going to land the combo. Trust me. Mark my words. Mark my words. I know you're trying to go for that ice knight. Go ahead. Go ahead. Flash step and do the ice. Flash step and do the ice, bro. I know you want it. I know you want it, bro. Go ahead. Try to flash step. Yeah, I'm in the air. How? Okay. 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 Okay, that makes literally no sense. I jumped. I was in the air fully. He's actually kind of packing me up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. These little ice running strats, somehow they're actually working. Uh-oh. He actually stunned me there. He actually stunned me there. He actually stunned me there. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please. Okay, okay. Oh my god, we just lost our 30 million bounty to this guy. We just lost our 30 million bounty to this guy running, bro. He's still in PvP? He's still in PvP? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. You want to play like that? You want to play like that? You want to play like that? Okay. Second seed players for you boys. I shouldn't have messed around with this man, bro. Not in the buildings, at least. I underestimated him. My issue is I'm still trying to play his game. I'm still trying to play his game. We already won. Why did I even start fighting this man's again, bro? This man's actually a coward, bro. All right, he wastes his V3. He wastes his V3. Bet, 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 bet. I can get him like this. Come in my domain. You're not escaping now. Not escaping now, bucko. Now I've got to get it back in blood for you killing me like that, you little coward. Now I've got to get it back in blood. You thought that was going to work twice? You thought that was going to work twice, huh? Thought you were about to just give me an easy little ice combo twice? Nah, 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 sir. I have a vendetta against this guy now, bro. We have a vendetta against this guy now, bro. Yeah, go ahead, use your V3. Got him there. Boom. Once again, he survives just because of Shark. Oh my god, bro. Come in my domain. Kill him right there. GG's. Outplayed. Outplayed. Easy. Garbage. You sucked. Oh, I gotta talk my crap, boys. I gotta talk my crap after that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That man is so bad. I fell for the easiest trick in the book, boys. I was trying to fight an ice inside of a building. You know what? I can't be too mad. I should be mad at myself. All right, next goal of the video, I gotta get my 30 million bounty back. But as for this combo, I'm gonna give it a rating of 7 because it's not that consistent. That cyclone sometimes knocks him in weird directions, which makes it a little tough to land. Plus, this weapon in general, like the second move is just kind of dookie cheeks, so you really rely on that first move. This next one's by me. Rumble Rengoku combo, Rumble X, Cyborg V3, Rengoku X, God Human C, and Rengoku Z. Kind of a bit of a troll. I added my own combo, but I saw nobody adding a Rengoku combo, and I wanted it in this video. So the combo's gonna go like this. Thunderstorm X, Cyborg V3, boom, boom, boom. How did I mess up my own combo? Okay, boys, give me one more chance. Back to it again. All right, boom, and there we go. 22,927 damage and one shot, and that's pretty dang quick if you ask me. Got some guys over here. I just want to point out you don't need Rumble. You can also start the combo with Soul Guitar, which we may end up doing. Okay, we actually just kind of sold that. All right, let me see. Can I snipe this guy with Soul Guitar? No, I cannot. Okay, this guy's an ice user. We don't want to get caught blackened by another ice user. Let's be careful. Let me just throw this out. Okay. Boom. Oh, we killed him. We killed him with that. We actually killed him with that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. No, please, 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 please. Oh, I do not want to get caught by knocking by another ice user, bro. There were double ice? Why? Okay, let's do the combo again here. Oh, I just tried to beam that man with that, bro. That's fire. 2 kills for the price of 1, boys. I would say this combo's valid. I completely forgot I'm supposed to be getting my 30 million back. I went on my Marine by accident, bro. No matter of fact, before we go into the next combo, let's just go ahead and use this to get back to 30 million. Got another guy here. Got another guy here. Boom. Another guy there. And we're back at 30 million, boys. That was quick. I'm honestly liking this combo. I'm gonna give it a 9. It's quick, it's very strong, it's got burn damage, and it's super easy to land. You compare it with Rumble, Portal, or any stun troop, and it's gonna be deadly. Honestly, might be one of the best ones we've seen in this video. For build 8, we have a really fast combo. Shisui X, God Human C, Shisui Z, God Human X. I feel like that's basically the same thing as the Rengoku combo, just different sword. But okay, I'm down for it. Now, if this combo doesn't work, I'm 100% blaming y'all, but we here to test out the fast combos y'all sent me. Hopefully it works. I also think running Rumble with this is also probably the best choice. Let's see how it goes though. More second C fights. This server is actually packed. I'm not gonna lie. Got a guy right here. Oh, hold on. Let me avoid that. Let me avoid that. That was just crazy reaction times right there. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Okay. Now he avoided a lot of the damage because of Cyborg V3. So this guy's gonna be a little difficult to fight. I'm not gonna lie. We got the kill, 11,000 honor, but I'm not going to count that because he had the damage defense boost. Couldn't really actually kill him with the combo. Gotta look for somebody else. That wasn't really a good fight. Another guy here. Let's see how this goes. Missed both my stuns. All good. Oh, I see. He's an ice user. I think he's a shark user as well, so we got to bait him to use a shark. That's not going to be fun. Alright, so with ice users, I'm not gonna lie, it's always tough. This guy's a 6.1 million bounty player. It's tough fighting ice users. I mean, not really. Like, you kind of just have to avoid their ice V, but you can kind of tell when they're about to do it. It's just kind of annoying to fight. Alright. Oh my god, that was so... Oh my god, I just tore this man's health up. Hold on, let me finish him off with the M1. 12,000 auto finished him off with the M1. That's so disrespectful, bro. I didn't completely finish him off with the combo because I forgot to use my Cyborg V3. But you guys saw when I did the combo, his health was just getting melted. So I would say that's certifiable that this is a pretty damn fast one-shot combo, bro. This is like up there with the best of them. I'm gonna give this one a 9, boys. It's really quick. Both the moves come out like super quick, little to no end lag, and it's honestly a strong one-shot combo. But even as fast as this combo is, it holds nothing to the final combo of the video. And I know I've been hyping up it a lot, but trust me, when you guys see it, you're gonna be mind blown. Next combo sent in by Sensei, Stun Skill, Dark Blade X, Dark Blade Z, God Human Z, C, and X. Keeping it simple with the Dark Blade. I feel it. I was wondering when we'd get a Dark Blade combo in here. I decided to switch over to Portal for Dark Blade just because I feel like it'll pair together better with Dark Blade. And let me see. Oh my gosh, we're getting double teamed. That is crazy. Okay, say less, say less. He took my kill there. No worries. About to get all my cooldowns off. We're about to loop back. He just uses Ice V. Now I just wasted all my abilities. Now he probably has his Ice V back. Actually, not quite. Oh, that combo was deadly. That combo was deadly, bro. I literally I didn't even finish my moves. I still had the 6-round gun left. That is crazy. That damage is insane. This may be the fastest one we've seen thus far yet, boys. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if we can double up. Oh, this guy. Ooh, wait. Yo, this guy too, bro. M1. Let me hit him with this. There we go. He's dead. He stalled it by using a soul guitar, but he's still dead. That was so easy. Okay. That's another kill right there. I just 2 out of 3'd that boy. This is deadly, boys. This is not okay. Oh my gosh. The speed of that thing is crazy. If you land one stun, and I didn't even use Cyborg V3 for that one. You want to do this a 3rd time, bro? You really want to do this a 3rd time, bro? Hold on, bro. This man wants to do this a 3rd time, bro. Yo, oh my gosh, yo, I ain't gonna lie, boys. This right here, this Dark Blade combo is the fastest one we've had thus far. Potentially. I'm giving this a 9.8. I'm giving this a 9.8 100%. This is crazy. For combo number 10 sent in by Pecco, Saber X, Saber Z, Sanguine C. It wouldn't be a fastest combos video if the Saber Blade didn't make it in here. It's literally the sword known to have the fastest one-shot combo. But after this video, we may be thinking about putting it in 2nd place. Now he wanted me to use Sanguine Art, so I gotta go to 3rd C to get Sanguine Art for this real quick. Now he said for the combo we need Sanguine Art instead of God Human, so here we go right here. Shafi, give me Sanguine Art. Now to test out the combo, he literally just had 3 moves. Saber X, Saber Z, Sanguine C. Oh my gosh. 19,000 damage off 3 moves. I didn't even use Cyborg. Oh my gosh, boys. This made me... Oh my gosh. I never tried the Saber combo with Sanguine. This is actually different. Hold on, let me use Cyborg V3. Let's try this one more time. Cyborg V3. Oh my gosh, boys. That is so deadly. What the hell? 22,000 damage with 3 moves. Now, in reality, we're not going to be able to use it like that. We're going to have to use some sort of stun move. Otherwise, we're probably not going to land it. So it's going to be more like this, probably. Something like that is probably more realistic, but that with Cyborg V3. Only one last thing to do, boys, and y'all know what it is. Got a guy right here. I'm sorry, bro. It's inevitable. Boom. Oh, we got the kill. It worked. It worked. Oh my gosh, boys. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it would be dumb to give this build anything other than a 10 out of 10 in terms of speed. Like, it really doesn't get much better than that. Now, you're probably thinking, how is this a 10 out of 10 if the #1 combo is supposedly better? Well, you're about to find out. For our final combo, we have Bicento X, Bicento Z, God Human X, God Human C. Final combo here, ladies and gentlemen. Final combo here. That is it right there, ladies and gentlemen. I could barely even process how fast I was pressing the buttons. That's how fast the damn combo is. That's insane. And it'd be even faster if you used it with Portal, but my fingers are just not that fast. I literally had to switch to Rumble to land it. And just to demonstrate y'all the power of this build, truly, we have a 4.8 million body player I'm fighting right now. We're about to show him what's what. Literally just 2-shotted him with that move. Oh my gosh. He wasn't full health, but like 9,881 damage with 2 moves is like insane, boys. I need y'all to understand this. Another dude dead in seconds there. Like, bro, this is insane. So consistent too. Unlike Saber, where you have to be at the perfect distance for it to hit maximum damage, this just always does consistent damage, which in my opinion makes it the #1 fastest combo in the game. So final rankings, I would have the Bicento in 1st place, Saber in 2nd place, and a tie for 3rd place, Darkblade and Convans. But since I'm here, yo, my boy, you won the fastest combo. What Game Pass would you like? Pretty sure he's asleep, so I'll just gift it to him when he wakes up. All right, boys. Now, to make this more challenging in myself, I'm running a bit of a more skilled build. We're running God, Human, Dark, Buddy Sword, Kabucha, and we have Mink Race equipped. For the main combo we're going to be using the video, it's going to go something like this. So we're going to use our stun move like this. We're going to use the Buddy Sword Heat Slash, typical God, Human combo, and then the Buddy Sword Lightning Wave. Enough wasted time, though. Let's go bounty hunt. Okay, in the server I'm in right now, there's a max level player right there. I think he's actually in the training room. Let's go ahead and sneak up on him. Boom. Yes, sir. Oh, damn. Okay, he interrupted my thing. All right, no worries. We got it. Damn, I am folding. Oh my god. Yo, all that training I just did. Hold on. You ain't getting away yet, my boy. You is not getting away yet. Heat Slash. Easy first kill. Okay, that is nice 10k bounty. The combo seems to be working nice. Now, this would probably pair better with Cyborg, but like I said, we're trying to go a little more skilled. There's a 5.8 million bounty player in here too. An elite chopper. Bro, you is not an elite chopper. Let's see if we can find him though. Oh, wait a minute. Is this dude coming back? Are you really coming back, my boy? Hold on. Did you not learn your lesson the first time, my boy? All right. Guess not. Sheesh! Yo, it hit even harder the second time. Oh my gosh. Yo, dog, why did you even come back? Just to get clapped like that? Couldn't be me. We're already at 9.6 million bounty. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. The 5.8 million bounty left. We didn't even get a chance to fight him. All right, we got a guy right here. And he's actually running a skilled build. Superhuman Rumble. Let's go out in safe zone. Let's see if he'll actually come. Oh, wait, that's my target right there. Alex Jaka 06. Wait, they're all about to do raids? Let me just ask him. 1v1, anyone? Especially you, Exility. I know you a sweat with that small avatar, bro. I know you want some of this. Oh, Kara. What language is bro speaking? Famo. So I have no idea what bro is speaking, but I'm assuming he don't want a 1v1. He about to do a raid. We might have to do a server hop. This dude's max right here, AJ. He's running a God Human Ice build. Okay, let's go ahead and see if he's down to fight. Yes, sir. Come on, make your way over here, bro. Make your way over here. Oh, hold on. Wait, I got Ken. Yes, sir. I got Ken. Ah, save the Ken. Easy. Outsmarted. Okay, hold on. Let's get him like this. Okay, soul guitar. We're gonna get hit by that. Yo, I'm actually kind of low. Let me relax. Let me not troll. Okay. Yes, sir. Boom. All right. Easy. Oh my gosh. That combo's vicious. He said sheesh. Hey, I'm surprised myself, but GG though. If I win once we trade. Trade what? All right, I'll tell him this. If you win, I'll give you Venom. I am so serious too. If he wins, I will give him this Venom. He said go. All right, bet. Okay. So I'm gonna juke him like this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bunny hop. Okay. I'm in the air. I'm mobile. Hold on. He actually messed up right there. I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Never mind. Maybe he did mess up. Me hit him with this. Boom. Yes, sir. And boom. Sheesh. Like, I didn't even get to finish the combo, and I still packed him up. But I gave him a chance, though. And he didn't win. Oh, wait, dude. 11 million just joined, and he's instantly attacking me. Hold on. This is going to be tricky. All right. Okay. We don't want to run V4. We want to run skilled. This is 11 million bounty player. Let's see how we fare. Boom. Yes, sir. Oh, we packed up an 11 million bounty player. Oh my gosh, yo. GG. He said so skilled XSD. Not at all. Wait, what is Blood talking about? Oh, I can't really talk. He's using Dragon Talon, Flaming Spiky Trident. I guess that is more skilled than what I'm running, but my build ain't that bad. He said it ain't skilled, and he just left the server, bro. I don't know what that boy was tripping about, but he was mad. Garbage! Let's head over to Second Sea. I want to see what's popping there. Sheesh, it's about to get popping. 17 million bounty player in here? Oh, I'm out to sweat. It's a portal user, huh? Oh, damn. How did he even, get on my thing? Hold on. Sheesh. This boy doing way too much. All right, relax, my boy. I get out the way. Oh, yep. Portal looping. I ain't gonna get caught by that, my boy. I am not gonna get caught by that. All right, let me hit him with this. Okay, that didn't work. This is gonna be tough. Oh, yep. He missed that. All right, bet. Portal looping again? Nah, dog. Portal users are so annoying, bro. He's just gonna stay in there till he gets fully healed too. Look at this. Wait, did he just leave the He left the server. What? Okay, I am so confused. He was winning. Was he scared to lose his bounty that much? Really don't know what that was about, but this is a 2.5 million max. Okay, never mind. He doesn't even have his PvP on. All right. Well, there's a Max Buddha right here. Let's see if he has his PvP on. Okay, I'm assuming not. Hold on. Oh, never mind. He does. All right, let's go ahead and fight this dude then. Okay, World of Darkness. Boom. Get over here. You're not going nowhere. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you are going, my boy? Hold on. Get back over here. Heat Slash. Oh, dog. Stop running and fight back. Fight back. All right, fine. Be that way, bruh. Be that way. I don't mind chasing. I don't mind chasing. I'm a mink after all. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. You're not going nowhere. There you go. Easy. Nice 11K bounty, too. We're at 9.67, so within 1 or 2 more kills, we'll be at 9.7. We're making good progress. Build's running a lot better than I thought it would. Bro's name is the Thinker. Bro, you not the Thinker. Anyone down to 1v1, though? You look like a skilled player, Shanks. Bro thinks he's him walking like that. Nah. All right, hold on. Let's go out of safe zone. Let's see if he'll come out. Ah, I see. They're fighting Darkbeard. Okay, okay. There's got to be some max level players over there. Jahune. I'm sorry, bro. Has to be done. Damn, damn, damn. Bro, you're not getting away. Hold on. You're not getting away, my boy. You are not. Bro's a leopard. There you go. Whew. Had to snipe him with the heaven and earth. Another max level player right here. The Buddha. There's 2 level max level players. Hold on, hold on. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Get over here. Get over here. Yes, sir. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Damn, damn. Okay, bro activated V4. Bro activated V4. Like it's finna do something. Like it's finna do something. Hold on. Boom, boom. Yes, sir. Get him with that. Easy, easy. Killed him. No V4. Bro got V4 and still lost. But could you imagine? Could you imagine? Believe they're fighting Don Swan. Hold on. Let me go check. Let me go check. Let me go check. Yes, sir. You're not going nowhere, my boy. You are not going nowhere, my boy. Boom. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. How did he get out? How did he get out? No, 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 no. No way. 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 It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Nope. No, sir. No, sir. I'll chase you down until the ends of the earth. 9.7 million bounty with that kill, too. Sheesh. How you feeling, my boy? How you feeling? I'll toss him a GG. I know bro thought he got away. I know bro thought he got away. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 300,000 more bounty to go. That's a couple kills away before we get our CV stability. I'm hype. I'm hype. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a whole nother max level player right here, bro. Oh, this dude uses buddy sword too. I respect it. I respect it. You know, bro, I'm just gonna activate V4 just because I hate fighting Buddhas. Hold on. Yep. 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 One more. One more. GG. Kind of feel bad for using V4 there, but I really just wanted to get him out of there. I do not like fighting Buddhas. Hey, yo, this dude right here challenging me. Let's see what he's running. Oh, Spider Dragon Talent. All right, say less. Say no more. Say no more, my boy. Come on here. Come on here. Nope. 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 Boom. Yes, sir. Hit him with the God Human and... Oh, wait. He actually didn't die. He actually didn't die. Okay. 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 This is the first dude that's actually survived that. I'm surprised, my boy. Consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. He's using a bit of a more brain dead build, though. But this is it. This is it. Oh, I don't even know how his move went through mine. I hit him with the heat slash, but we still packed him up, though. I feel like he's a Smurf account because he was so confident. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's why he's so confident. Why, bro, why do they do this? Why do they do this? Like, bro, just accept that you lost. Just accept that you lost, my boy. Hold on. Hold on. Boom, boom. Easy. Easy. Now that killed him that time, bro. He's enabling PvP again. Bro can't accept that he lost. People these days, I tell you, bro. People these days. Okay, this looks interesting. We have a 5 million bounty player, 3 million bounty player. They're all in safe zone, though, but maybe I could find someone. Fighting a 12 million bounty player right now. We're in the middle of it, at least. Okay, hold on, hold on. These people, these people. All right, boom. And wait, wait. Oh, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. I need to activate V4 because this dude is, this blood is tripping. This blood is tripping. Blood is tripping. All right, and there we go. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, wait, where did blood go? Where did the blood go? Oh, I got it. 60K bounty from him. We are now at 9.8 million bounty, boys. That was a little bit of a war. I kind of recorded it a bit late, so my fault for that. 200,000 more to go, though. We're so close. Whew. The bounty hunt has been going smooth. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see if we get a good gotcha, because I'm feeling lucky. Like all the we haven't even lost yet. I was about to say I've been getting good fruits lately, but we ended up getting this flame, so not good, not good. I need one more kill though before we get to 9.9 million bounty. There's a 6 million bounty right here. He's running the spirit build that I was just running for that video where I learned spirit. That's kind of deadly. I don't even know if I want to face that, bro, with that. Bro, there are a ton of hackers in here. What the hell? This one right here has got to have his PvP on, bro. Let's check. He keeps teleporting so damn... Oh, that counted as a kill? Okay. I mean, I'll take it, bro. We're at 9.9 million now. The final stretch, boys. The final stretch. We have less than 100,000 bounty remaining before we get that sweet, sweet 10 million and unlock our CBs. Yo, why are you looking at me like that? Why you looking at me like that, bro? You're not getting away, my boy. You got away once. Not letting that happen again. Not letting that happen again. Nope. 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 Boom. Yes, sir. And GG. GG, my boy. We finally got the dough runner, bro. Yes. Wait. How did I get him twice? Is it because he left the game? 9.98 million bounty, boys. We potentially only need one more kill to reach our goal. There's someone out here using a soul guitar. Okay, okay. Let's see what this boy talking about. Boom.
All right, Vincent. I'm sorry, but you're about to get packed up, my boy. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Bro's got shark. Wait, why is bro just standing there? What? Why is bro just standing here? Does this boy got a death wish or something? Oh, he said in chat, me 3 out of 3. I don't want to get it like that. I don't want to get it like that. It looks like there's a lot of people up at Great Tree, so that's why I'm going to teleport real quick. Great Tree. Here we go. These boys ain't never going to see it coming. These boys ain't never going to see it coming. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Come over here. Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait. I didn't sign up for this. There we go. Let's back up. That's dangerous. I didn't know these boys were both in V4. Come over here. Boom. Let's go. We gotta get this booter. Let me get out of here. This place is dangerous. This is a dangerous place right here. No, you're not getting away from me, Buddha. You're not getting away from me, Buddha. That boy thinks he's about to get away. Nope. We can go all day like this. Yep. Get back down here. Get back down here. Oh my God. The snipe, boys. The snipe is crazy. Just need one more snipe. Got him there. No, we're losing altitude. Yes, sir. You're not getting away, my boy. You're not getting away. Easy. Oh, there we go. We hit it. 10 million. You've awakened a hidden ability. Unlock title Warlord of the Sea. I got it down here. Summon Sea Beast. All right, I'm back in my private server because that boy kept running in 3v1 to me, so I had to dip. Look at that glorious 10 million, and now we have the Summon Sea Beast icon down there. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and check this thing out. I'm pretty sure you have to be near the water to do it. Let's summon it. Oh my gosh, I got my own sea beast, bro. This feels so crazy to be able to have this. Now I have a defense if I'm ever in water fights. Look at this is so fire. Experiment number 1. You can turn the mammoth fruit into a ghost. Okay, so apparently if you equip the ghost fruit and let an NPC kill you, you can see I'm invisible. Now if I go equip the mammoth fruit, I should still be invisible. Let's see. Yo, I just became a ghost mammoth. That's crazy. Today I'm going to be testing 40 crazy mythical fruit experiments you guys sent me to see if they're real or fake. And for number 2, if you use dough scorching donut into a portal, apparently it bugs the game. So I'm going to tell my friend right here, teleport to random place. Okay, so I'm going to use dough F. What the heck? Where did that just put me? Let me go back to where it disappears. Scorching donut. Look at that. It just randomly bugs you to a random place. So that experiment was actually true. That's interesting. For experiment number 3, if 2 dragon players both use draconic claw on each other, it'll bug each other out. I got my boy Zoro's bathwater over here. He's using dragon. Let me go equip dragon myself. All right, Zoro, when I say go, unleash it. Go. Oh, damn. Y'all saw that? Yeah, it was actually making us bug. Okay. Look at him. Ribrise in chat. What the hell? Nah, Zoro just came up with a crazy idea. He said we could try it all on each other, like all 3 of us. That'd be crazy. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to get all close to each other. And 3, 2, 1, go. What the? Okay, that was crazy. That was actually a good one right there. That was good. For experiment number 4, T-Rex can walk on water. So obviously we already know Kitsune can run on water, as you can see right here. That's nothing new. You know, we already knew that. But let's see if we transform into the T-Rex form, if we can walk on water as well. All right, I just got my theory meter bar. Let's go ahead and transform, and let's see if we can walk on water with this. And we definitely cannot. We are dying very quickly. Rest in peace. Now, that was our first experiment that wasn't true, but let's see if this next one is. Kitsune has lower base M1 damage than Leopard. I honestly do not believe this one. Let's go ahead and do Leopard first, since this is the less valuable one. Let's do M1 real quick. Okay, 1354 for M1. Let's do a whole M1 combo, 6,601. Now let's go ahead and switch over to Kitsune, and let's transform to full form. Let's see how much damage we do with the M1s here. Okay, per M1 we deal 1,096. Full M1, oh my gosh, 11,000 damage plus burn damage. Oh, that is completely false. Kitsune deals way more damage. Experiment number 6, Control can cut Sea Castle. I don't exactly know what y'all meant by this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just test it out anyways. So I'm at Sea Castle right now. Let's go ahead and do the room. So obviously normally you can cut trees like that. That's normal right there. But what we're looking for to see if we can cut the building. Let's see. Okay, no, we can't. It just does the rock. Let me see if I can try other parts of Sea Castle. Let's try this pillar right here. Let's see if this works. Nope, just does a normal rock. What about this building right here? Oh, you could do this building. So that technically counts. You can cut Sea Castle. So this experiment is true. You can just only do certain things. Experiment number 7, apparently Kitsunes can stack on top of each other. I do not believe this one, but I have a 30 million body player in the server that's telling me otherwise. All right, here we go. So I got this guy right here. He says go up and remove your fruits. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I gotta go up and remove my fruit. So I go talk to this guy, and I go talk and remove my fruit. Sure. Blox was removed. Oh, yo, what the heck? What? I didn't even know you could do this. Like, I'm still in the Kitsune form, but I removed my Blox fruit. And he's just sitting on top of me. Yo, I wonder if we could extend this further. Yo, Yen, go Kitsune form. Okay, now that Yen's mounted on top, I have to get to this NPC. And then this guy's gonna reset his fruit. And then Yen's gonna be able to transform. Yo, look at that, bro. We have 3 Kitsune stacking on each other. That's crazy. W7th experiment. Imagine seeing this in a public server. You just have 3 Kitsunes just like charging at you. This would be insane. Experiment number 8. If you reset while someone's mounted you on Kitsune, you fall through the map. So we did the glitch once again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this 30 million bounty player reset. And it's going to make us fall through the map. Okay, now that we're at the bottom, I'm going to tell him reset. Let's see what happens. He's going to reset. Look at it. It made us just fall straight through the map. That's crazy. Look, we literally, it just literally just broke the game. That is insane, bro. We literally just found that out right now, by the way. And I decided to add that to the list. It's bugging out like crazy, bro. Experiment number 9. The leopard can do the T-pose. Now, this one's been in this game for a while. I've never been able to do it. We're going to try again once again today. Every time I do one of these types of videos, I always include this, and I've never once been able to do it. Let's do it. So apparently what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go on this little chair, right? And you're supposed to hold transformation while trying to step into the chair. See, the timing is just really tough. Okay, hold on. Let me go like this. Transform, step in the chair. Didn't work. We're going to give it 3 more tries. If it doesn't work, then we're going to say this experiment is not true. We're going to go transform. It still didn't work, bruh. We're going to go like this. We're going to get right up on the chair, It's just not letting me get in that chair, bro. It is not whatsoever, bro. Okay. At this point, this experiment has been either patched or fake. I don't know what. It won't even let us get in the chair, bro. But what if the mammoth could do it? Yep, for the 10th experiment, we're doing the same exact thing. Let's see if mammoth can sit in the chair while doing this. Okay. I tried to transform. It wasn't able to work. Let's try one more time. Let's go in the chair. Yeah, it wasn't able to work, bro. Okay, we're gonna try this a few more times. I don't want to give up on first 2 tries. Okay, we got this. We have to just time it there. We just have to time it like this, boys. Go in there like this, right? We kind of did something there. It like put us in the chair, but then it glitched us out. So I'd say that experiment's actually kind of true, bro. Experiment 11. Apparently mammoth can fly. So he said in chat, I need to have permanent spider. So let me go ahead and equip permanent spider real quick. There we go. I equipped spider. What next, bro? He said click once on any equip button of your perm fruits. So let me go do mammoth. Then do spider F and click again right after. You got to be very quick. It says stop holding your move first. He said actually equip the fruit before you do the spider F. Okay. So we have to do it slightly before. We did it. I'm flying. Hold on, bro. My hands aren't even on the keyboard. I can't stop it, bro. Hold on, let me go mammoth. I'm literally just flying as a mammoth. This is so goofy, bro. What the heck? I can't stop it, though. I can't even control where I'm going. So this experiment is 100% true. That is goofy as hell, dog. Look at this. Experiment number 12. T-Rex transformation messes up your camera angle. So the entire premise is that basically you equip T-Rex, you unlock the transformation. So we got to get our fear meter up. Now we transform. And what we do is we waste all of our moves. We just start spamming moves to lower down our fear meter, right? And we're not supposed to hit NPCs. That way it actually goes down. So let's just waste it all. And I guess once your fear meter runs out, your camera angle should be messed up. A little bit more to go. I'd say 1 or 2 more moves. There we go. Camera angle is weird. What the heck? Yeah, that is weird, man. This is like tripping with me. Friend, let me reset. You guys about to see it's about to change back to normal. Wait, it's still bugged. What the? Let me leave the game and come back. Now it looks normal once again. This is how it's supposed to look. Experiment number 13. If you transform into leopard while jumping in water, it negates drown damage. There's no shot this one is true, but y'all put it in there, so I'm here to test it out. Let's go ahead and equip leopard, and let's see what we do here. And let's see how this works. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in the water, right? Transform. I think I did that wrong. Hold on, let me retry that again. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to transform the moment before I go into the water, right? So let me go like this. Okay, I'm still drowning. Maybe I did that wrong. Let me try one more time. Okay, I'm gonna go like this, transform. No, I'm still taking damage. That experiment is fake. That's not true. Next experiment. If 2 players use Dosi at the same time, they will both take no damage. I'm interested to see how this one works. It's similar to the Draconic Claw one we did earlier, so hopefully it does some buggy thing or something interesting. Let's see. So I got my dough user right here. We're about to test this out. As soon as I say go, we're gonna use it. 3, 2, 1, go. Pierce a clothesline. We're about to hit each other. What the heck? Wow. It literally just negates all damage. That's crazy. Both of us took no damage. Still a W experiment nonetheless. Next experiment, T-Rex can stack on Kitsune. So we already seen earlier that Kitsunes can stack on Kitsunes, but let's see if T-Rexes can stack on Kitsune. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same premise and method as we did before. So let's make our way up here. Got my Fury Bar full. Let me go ahead and mount on this guy right quick. Now he's gonna go reset his Devil Fruit, and let's see if I can transform. Yes, sir. Hey, that looks kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I'm able to use all of my moves. He said, do an attack, I'll run for passive. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, bro. So this experiment is actually true. Next experiment, dragon form can fly a boat. Okay, let me spawn this miracle boat right here. Then let's go dragon form. And I guess what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to try to position ourselves on the boat. How do we do that though? Where's my body? Is that go first person? Okay. Let me just try to go first person and just go on the boat. Oh, yo, what the heck? Look at this. The boat's literally flying right now. Oh my gosh, bro. These experiments are kind of crazy, bro. Look at this. This is crazy. I wonder if I de-transform right now, if it'll just stay in there. Let me jump up. Will it just stay in the sky? No, it won't. Okay, so Dragon was able to fly boat, but let's see if Kitsune could do it as well. What the heck? He's literally riding on my boat on the thing right now. Anyways, same premise as last time. Let's go ahead and just spawn the boat. Miracle right there. Let's transform to Kitsune. And then I guess what we're supposed to do is go first form and then see if we could just go in this thing, I guess. Come on. Let's try to position this. This is not working as well as it was for Dragon. He said in chat, it only works with lanterns. So let's try this now. Let's go in here. Let's try to back him up in the thing. Yep, go ahead, mount me. Let's back him up in the thing. Oh, there we go. What the heck? Yo, hold on. We gotta do that again. We gotta do that again. He said, let me control it. Okay, I'll mount you. All right, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. What the heck? Yo. Yo. Sheesh, this is insane. Experiment 18. Holding dough C move while removing fruit will bug your animation. So we're going back to CCal. So we've done a lot of experiments on that guy up there that removes your fruit. Let's see if this one works as well, boys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold dough C. Wait, how am I actually going to do this? Damn, I can't even hold C while I'm talking to him. How do I do this? How am I meant to do this? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's remove it. There we go. What the heck? How did that even work, bruh? He didn't even allow me to remove the fruit. This guy said they patched that one. Oh, okay, buddy. I guess you have it right there. Next experiment. If you use human V4 dashes while transforming Kitsune, you'll be invisible. First step, I gotta get the human race, so let's hope we get it first try. And we get shark. Okay, what about the second try? What about the second try? We get rabbit. Third time's a charm, we get shark. There we go. Got human after like 5 attempts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try to get my V4. Then we also need to get our Kitsune tails up. Give me 1 second, boys.
2 seconds later.
All right, I got my human V4. Let's go human V4. There we go. Now let's transform into Kitsune. Let's use the dashes. Let's see if it'll make me invisible. Oh, it may be invisible only temporarily, but then it comes back. That's still OP though. What about this next experiment? Will it work with the person mounted on me? So let me go ahead and ally him. Let me tell him mount me. All right, so will it make him invisible? No, he doesn't make him invisible. He's just sitting there floating on top of me, clear as day. Okay, so that second experiment is not true. Next experiment, T-Rex takes no damage on lava. So we're at hot and cold in second C right now. We're about to test this out. I know for a fact leopard, I'm pretty sure takes no damage. Obviously magma takes no damage. Let's see if it's true for T-Rex. Alrighty, here we go. Let's transform to T-Rex form and let's see. Do we take damage on lava? Oh wait, damn, we take a lot of damage. Oh wait, my health is just zooming down. Look at that. Okay, so that experiment is false. Okay, so T-Rex obviously can't withstand lava, but what about Kitsune? Really hoping this one's true, boys. Really hoping this one's true. All right, we got our full transformation form. Let's try it out on the lava. And yeah, that most definitely does not survive on lava. Oh my gosh, my health just tanked. Experiment fake. Next experiment, Buddha can go faster while holding rocket in unawakened form. I know this isn't a mythical fruit. I just wanted to test this one out myself. All right, so what you have to do is you have to go to awakening expert. You have to unawaken the Z. Okay, I already have it unawakened. Then I guess what you do is you go pull out a rocket right here. You hold out in your hand, transform, hold out in your hand, right? And then I guess you're supposed to be able to go faster. That doesn't seem to be working, bro. Well, let me go to my friend. Maybe he'll know how to do it. I think I may have figured something out, boys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna untransform, right? We're gonna transform, instantly pull out the rocket, and then we're gonna go like forward or something. Thought I had something, but we lost it. Oh, there we go. Right here. Look at this. You see how far we're dashing? I got it, boys. Basically, it makes you go really fast. That's interesting. Look at that. The speed of that. See that? That's crazy. So it pulls you a specific direction. It's interesting though. Watch this. This is the direction I'm going this time, boys. Oh my god, that is quick. I'd say that was a worthwhile experiment, even though it wasn't a mythical, bro. That was funny. I forgot what number we're on, but next experiment, Leopard C goes the same distance as Flash Step. Now this was not too unbelievable, but we gotta find out firsthand because that's the point of this video, testing experiments. All right, so I have my boy Mirage right here, standing right next to me. So I'm gonna tell him go ahead and Flash Step. There he goes. Okay, that's the distance. That's the maximum distance of his Flash Step. Now let's see the maximum distance of my After Image Assault. Oh, it doesn't go as far. It's just barely further, bruh. So it does not go as far as Flash Step. Kind of close though. And while we're on the topic of distance, this next experiment is interesting. T-Rex Leap goes further than Mammoth Leap. So let me tell my boy right here, switch to Mammoth. I'm gonna go T-Rex, of course. We're both gonna try to go the maximum distance our leap can go and then see which is which. All right, so he's about to use his maximum. We'll see how far his goes. All right, go ahead, let it go. Damn, that went kind of far. Okay, so let me see. How far can mine go? Okay. How can I aim this? Let's aim it like that. Damn. Did I aim that wrong? If I aim that wrong, that's crazy because that didn't even go close to the distance his. He said, I think I can do it better too. Yeah, let's do a rerun. Let's do a rerun. Okay, let's do his. He's gonna go further. Oh my God, that was way further. Okay. You know what, bro? You know what? Hold on. Let me try this. I'm not about to get beaten like this. Oh my God, bro. T-Rex gigantic leap is not anywhere close to the distance Mammoth goes. So this experiment is fake, bro. This next experiment is one I've been curious about for a while. Venom flight goes faster when low HP. Now, I've heard people say this a lot. Me personally, I don't notice much of a difference. It could be true, but we're about to find out for ourselves right now. First off, let me make my way over to the bridge so we can race. All right, I'm gonna have my friend over here. I'm gonna have him get me to about 1 tap. Then we're gonna do a race. All right, I'm right here. He's right over there. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's go ahead and go. Let's see which one's faster. How much faster is it? Oh, mine's faster by quite a bit, bro. Mine's faster by quite a bit. This isn't even close. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all see much faster it is when you're lower? Okay, so this experiment is actually true. I didn't think it was that much of a difference though. Look at that. That's kind of crazy. Lost count of the experiments we're on, but for the next one, it's saying Kitsune has more dash attacks than any other mythical. Let's go ahead and test this out firsthand. So obviously we have gravity. Gravity actually has no dash attacks. Okay, so we're off of that. Last but not least, we have Kitsune. It seems the average has been about 2 per mythical. Let's see this. Okay, Tails Burning Agony, Wild Assault. Okay, that's literally only 1. But I guess if we consider the transformation, because this one is the only one where the transformation drastically changes the moves. All right, so we have 1 Wild Assault right there. Let's transform. Now we have another one right here. Curse Enchantment. Okay, now we have Tails Burning Agony. That's 2. And then we still have Wild Assault. Okay, so that's 3. So I guess Kitsune does have the most, huh? Next experiment, Control can cut down the Diamond Tree. And by Diamond Tree, I mean the one that's in second seed, this one right here. Now, I have no doubt that Control could pick this thing up, but I need to find out firsthand for myself. Let's do Control Area. Let's do Levitate. Okay, yeah, I perfectly can. That's no problem for Control. That was easy. But can Control still pick up and float boats? Let's go find that out. All right, let's go over here. We'll do like Sentinel. Okay, that should work. Let's go Control Area, and then let me go ahead and use Levitate in the boat. What the heck? Oh, wow, it's floating the boat. There's no doubt about that. It's literally floating right there, but I wanted it to float it with me on it. Let's do it like this. There we go. I did it. I managed to make myself float. Okay, so this experiment is still true. You just have to be really quick and have a little bit of luck and timing. Next up, a flamingo flight can mount a Kitsune. So let me go ahead and get my tail beast form once again. All right, there we go. You're about to see me transform into Kitsune for the millionth time this video. Now let me tell him, yo, can you come over here with flamingo flight? There he goes right there. Okay, let me see if he can come mount me. Let me ally him first. There we go. Doesn't work. Wow. Okay, it literally just killed all of my excitement. It just straight up doesn't work. Okay, what if you mount first and then try to use flamingo boat? Okay, he's mounted first and it just takes him off. Okay, yeah, that just doesn't work. Next experiment, if you hold leopard X while you're out of sky jumps, you'll get more sky jumps. I've done this one a lot, but I think they patched it as of recent, so let's go ahead and find out ourselves. So let's go leopard form. Let's use all 10 of our jumps right here, and then I'll keep pressing spacebar until we're out. There we go, we're out. Now we hold spiral and kick, which is our leopard X move, and then supposedly we're supposed to get our jumps back. I've done this in the past. Let's see if it still works. All right, we should be good now. There we go, and it doesn't work anymore. They patched it. Damn, that is actually kind of disappointing. I liked that one. Damn it, Blox Roots. Next experiment says that the T-Rex prey mark will multiply depending on distance. Now, to properly test this out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full M1 combo to test the base prey damage, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it again, and they're going to teleport to a faraway island to see if it does more damage. Okay, so let's see what a full M1 does. So we're walking away. Let's see how much it does. So right now it's at 4,000, 5,000, 5,145. So now I'm going to tell him when I do M1, teleport to Ice Castle. M1. Okay, teleport to Ice Castle. Hurry. Let's see how much more damage it does. Yo, that just did like 2,000 or 1,000 more extra damage. Sheesh. So the damage does multiply if you're further away. Okay, so that experiment was true. Let's take it even further. For the next experiment, we're going to have him go in his Portal V dimension and see how much damage it does then. So we did 5,000 base damage. It did over 6,000 when he teleported to the island. Let's see how much it does if he teleports to V. Let's see how this goes. So M1. All right, there we go. Let's see how it goes. He's in Portal V. Okay, the damage is going up pretty decent. It looks about the same rate as when he teleported to Ice Castle. Yep, 5,948. It's about the same, looks like. Okay, so them going into Portal V doesn't increase the multiplication. Interesting. I thought it would. And for the next experiment, it's also a T-Rex run, and this one says that the prey mark can stack. So what I'm going to try doing is me and him are going to try attacking this guy at the same time to see if we both can hit him with the prey scale. Let's both try hitting. All right, so 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's hit him. All right. Does he take double damage? KZ Fufu in chat said my passive doesn't do damage. Oh, so it only can count for 1. So they did that on purpose so it wouldn't be toxic. That makes sense. All right, that experiment did not work. Now this next one also isn't a mythical one. However, I think it's a very fire one. I think y'all want to see this. So my friend in chat is saying love has infinite range. So he's teleported all the way to the Winter Castle. And I guess the premise is he's going to be able to hit me with the love ability all the way at Winter Castle. So let's see. Okay, we're waiting here. You got to wait for it to travel. Oh, what the heck? Yo, he was right on the money. I guess it just took a long time to get there. Let me tell him, do it again. This time I'll be more patient. Okay. I think he did it again. I think we just have to wait for it to show up. That's actually crazy that it has infinite range. Dog, that is actually insane. What? So love actually has infinite range. It just takes a long time to get there. Now, I'm gonna be honest, you ain't sniping anyone across the map with that, but that's still crazy to know. Next experiment is that Doe on Awaken F move can go on water. So first things first, I have to go equip Doe, then we have to go unawaken the F move, which is the donut roller move. I do not believe in this one. I'm not a believer, but we could be surprised, bro. Awakening Expert, unawaken F. I feel like I'm about to just be proved right here, but y'all are the ones that put this in there, so I gotta test it. Doe roller test, and now. Yeah, okay, that is just straight up just not true. The moment I touched that water, it straight up interrupted my thing, bro. Like, let me try again just for good measure. Donut roller? Yeah, that interrupts right away, bro. Don't give me no roller time. Next experiment, apparently control can't cut barrier moves. Let me tell someone in chat, someone eat barrier. So as we shown earlier, normally control could pick up anything. Like this tree right here, I can pick that up. This tree over here, I can pick that up. That big tree up there, I can pick that up. But let's see if it works on this barrier move. These barrier stairs, I can't pick that up. Okay, this barrier wall, also can't pick that up. Let's see if it works on the ultimate. Ultimate right there, also cannot pick that up. So yeah, control is pathetic against barrier. I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. Cut everything other than these barriers. Next experiment, T-Rex takes more damage from meteors. We have another T-Rex one. We've had a lot of these videos, but this one I'm actually kind of curious about because it would make sense. Get it? Because, you know, dinosaurs, meteors, dinosaurs extincted the meat. You know, y'all get what I'm trying to say. So first off, I'm going to stay on a non-T-Rex fruit first to see how much damage his meteors do. Let's see how much it does. Right around 1,964. Okay. As soon as I'm out of combat, we're going to equip T-Rex, do the same thing, see how much damage. All right, I got T-Rex equipped. Let's see how much damage this one does. Okay. He said 1.8k. Okay, so it's basically about the same. So that experiment is disappointingly false. Next experiment says that Doe F is faster than Kitsune. So we're about to do a race to prove that wrong because I know for a fact Kitsune is about to win. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to worry about this. Look at that. Eat my dust, bro. Eat my dust. Sheesh. Past that with flying colors, bro. It's not even a competition. Like, Kitsune's just like 10 times faster. So that experiment was false. Straight cap. We only have 3 more experiments to go, boys. Experiment number 40. Buddha transformation can ride on Kitsune. We obviously seen it work with stacking Kitsune. We've seen it work with T-Rex and Leopard. Let's see if it works for this one. I don't know if it's going to be any different because of how large Buddha is. So that's why I'm kind of honestly curious. All right, here we go. Okay, I've got my transformation. Let me go ahead and ally him. All right, got my Buddha user. Let me go ahead and talk to the NPC. Yes, sir. There we go. Try to transform, bro. What the heck? What the heck? Dog, what? That is so goofy, bro. That's so goofy. Hold on. I want him to try it with Awaken. Let me reset. Let's try this again. All right, round 2. Let's get it. Let's get it. Go ahead and get on top of me. Wait, paused. Don't clip that. Don't clip that, boys. All right, do it. Sheesh. That's kind of crazy, bro. Oh, my God. So it, like, shrinks him down. He's not as big as he would be, but I must say, this is still kind of crazy. This is wild. So experiment proven. Experiment number 41. If a magma user rides a Kitsune, the lava will appear on water. I don't know how true this one is. I don't really expect it to be true whatsoever, but that's what we're here for. We're here to test this out. Let's go in the water. Let's see if the lava pools appear. I mean, I guess it kind of does, but it's not saving me from drowning. You gotta be kidding me. So I guess this is like technically true. It's appearing, but look, it's like so delayed for 1. And for 2, it's not appearing in time for me to like actually not drown. So I don't really know what to deem this, bro. I don't really know what to deem this. I guess it's technically true. All right, boys. And for the last experiment of the video, Kitsune can glitch more than than 4 people in a raid. So you see, normally you can only put 4 people in a raid. There's only 4 slots. However, with the mounting capability of Kitsu, we should be able to glitch more than 1 person in there. First step though, I need to get 2 more people in the server. All right, here we go. I got 5 people in the server. 3 of the slots are filled right now, so only slot left is me, right? So I'm gonna go over here. I'm about to ally my alt. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go transform into my tailed beast form, right? On my alt account, I'm gonna go ahead and just mount onto him. From here, I'm gonna go buy a chip, and we should be able to teleport him in with me. Let's find out. Okay, let's get in there. Teleport. Alrighty, let's see if it teleports with me. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it did. So it works. It perfectly works. That's W. What better place to start than the land of beggars, first C. All right, so in my inventory, I obviously have a kitsune fruit, but we're not about to start off with the most expensive one. We got to start off a little lower with T-Rex or Mammoth. But first off, I got to unequip all these rare things. Let me equip this cutlass right here, and then now I should appear as a full noob. And it looks like there's no high-level players in here. No one here even has 2.5 million bounties, so this is perfect. Now I have a few methods we can try to potentially lure off some scammers, and for the first method, we're going to be pretending to be a complete noob. Let me type in chat, hey, I'm new. Can anyone show me how to get a fruit? Someone typed in chat, who wants a fruit? Hold on, let me private message him. Can you show me how to get a fruit? Oh, he's actually responding. He said, go to jungle. Let me say, where is jungle? I mean, I'm a noob, bro. I don't know where jungle is. He said, bruh. Bro, he ain't even trying to help me out. I asked him to describe how the island looks, and he said, like a jungle. Like, bro, how does that help me? Which it doesn't sound like he's too inclined to help me, so I'm just gonna make my way over there and say I found it. His name is BrayTray211. Where is he at? Let me say, I found the jungle. Where are you? There he is right there, BrayTray. He's a light user? What the heck is that avatar, bro? What is that face? BrayTray211. I don't know. Does this guy look like a scammer to y'all, bro? Comment down below what y'all think. Let me say, how do you get fruit? He said, how much money do you have? I got 14 million, but obviously I can't tell him that. Let me say like 200K. He said, go to enroll right here. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pull up my mammoth fruit, right? And after I roll a gacha, we're gonna pretend I rolled the mammoth to see how he reacts. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Let's actually do the gacha. It doesn't matter what we get though. I'm gonna pretend I got the mammoth. Yeah, we only got a spike. Now let me pull out the mammoth and say, is this fruit good? He's looking at it. He's looking at it. He said, yeah. Well, damn, this dude's actually being nice. He's telling me to eat it. Okay, so he's fully honest. Have you points for Braytay? Man's not trying to scam at all. But we gotta find scammers. The video is not finding honest people. Let me just say I'm a store for now. Thank you. And move on. All right, we're in a brand new server. I see 2 people at the gacha right now. A girl and a guy. What's going on over here? Someone's saying, ooh, please, please, please. This is perfect. Let's see if we can capitalize on this. Mammoth is pulled out. It's added to my backpack. Let me pretend to talk to the guy. Wait, they're gone. Oh, wait, hold on. I know how I can get it back. Let me say, oh my God, what is this fruit? Look at him. Look at him coming back. I see him coming back. You see him dashing? I see him coming back, boys. Someone said, oh my God, that's good. Mammoth, that's good. Wasn't this the girl that was just begging for that other fruit? Damn, First C is just full of honest players, bro. What? 2 for 2. Let me say thank you. All right, let me go ahead and store. I guess we gotta keep looking for the scammers, man. None of them here. All right, let's try this one more time in First C. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, there's a guy right here. Timmy got stacks. So my name is Timmy got stacks. This boy must be a second C. Look at that. Midnight Blade and the damn, what is that, Coliseum has? Let me say, yo, what's up? He said, what's good? Let me say, can you help me get a fruit? Basically what every bacon asks in First C. He said, of course, you knew. Let me say, I'm level 200, but never got fruit. Make it seem like I'm not too new, but I'm still new. He said, okay, come. All right. He's gonna show me where to get the fruits. This is a good sign so far. This is a good sign so far. Let me know. Y'all think this guy's gonna be a hacker? He said, talk to this guy. All right, bet. Now, instead of talking to him, or while I'm talking to him, I guess, I'm gonna go pull out, I think I'm gonna do T-Rex this time instead of Mammoth, because T-Rex is worth a little bit more. I got this. Is this fruit any good, man? It looks kind of cool. He said, what you mean, He said, no. What? How is this not good? He said, no, it used to be, but not any. Bro, T-Rex just dropped. Like, it's one of the recent fruits. What do you mean? I did not think he would be trying to scam us like this, bro. Bro's in 2nd C, maybe even 3rd C. Look at that hockey. He's got the little Midnight Blade too. He said, like, because Kitsune came out, now T-Rex is really bad. It's like rare. I can give you magma for it. I feel bad for you. Bro, okay, first of all, Kitsune came out first. T-Rex came out after. And saying you can give me magma for this is just straight scamming. Look, someone else in chat even saying, what in the hell? I'm using T-Rex, bro. It's one of the best fruit. Let me say, are you lying to me? People are trying to expose him in chat. No, I promised. That is crazy. Someone literally in the chat is defending me saying, no, T-Rex is amazing. So you're gonna trade me your magma for this? He said, drop. Trust me. Oh, I'm about to get, what the heck? Oh my God, bro, that dude just tried to kill me. What the heck? Bro, I'm about to get scanned by this other dude. And this other random Buddha is just trying to kill me at the same time. I almost just lost my T-Rex. Is this dude using unawakened dough? Damn, he just packed that dude up. He said, yeah, see, I'm good. Trust me. Bro, this is like the worst offer ever. If somebody actually fell for this, that'd be crazy. I'm gonna give him one more chance to redeem himself. Are you sure this fruit isn't good, man? Bro, trust me. Oh yeah, this guy's cooked. He's a bona fide scammer. Let me say, all right, I'll drop it to you. We drop at same time. Look, this dude right here just came up to me. He said, that's good. No, and he killed him. He said in chat, come with me. Okay. He looks like he's about to drop his magma. Let me say, all right, gonna drop. There you go. I'm gonna eat it instead. He said, what the hell? No, what the, bro, I'm getting jumped. I'm getting jumped. No. That's crazy. I was trying to get his reaction. Bro just came up and jumped me. He said, bro, why would you eat it? You scammer? Nah, you was trying to scam me. I wasn't. Yeah, bro. You got caught red-handed. Even this dude came up here said cap. Exactly. Bro's capping. Bro, you scammer. You said you were gonna drop. Hey, I got 4 words for you, bro. Go. And I'm leaving on that, bro. All right, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty funny, but for the most part, it seems like majority of people in first C are pretty honest. Let's head to second C and see what results we get there. We should be able to find some more scammers in second C since that's when you can actually trade. And we did T-Rex for the first one. Let's do mammoth for this next one. Let me pull it out of my inventory and say, who wants to trade me for my mammoth? Now, if we go to Blox's value and look up the mammoth value, it's 12.5 million at a constant decline. So it means it's worth at least a spirit or like 2 Buddhas or like a rumble and portal. Pretty easy to gauge what it's worth. So let's see what people offer me for it. This dude came up to me and said, trade. Hey, yo, you sus? Okay. Hey, yo, you sus? What you got? What you got for my mammoth, bro? He's a 2.5 million bounty player. So let's see what he's got. A gravity? That's it, bro. That's it. He's accepting. Hold on. Let me say, is this a good trade for my mammoth? Is Rob P a scammer or is this man honest? Let's see. Depending on how he answers this, we'll determine. He's not even saying anything. He's just standing there staring with the gravity accepted, bro. All right, bro, I'm gonna jump. This other guy right here, hey, yo, you sus wants to trade too. Let's see what he's got. Shadow, only Shadow. Now, Shadow is only worth 6 million. If you go back and look at the site, you guys can see, go to Mythical with the higher demand than Mammoth, but overall, you'd need at least 2 Shadows to get Mammoth. So this is not a good trade. Let me say, is this a good offer for my Mammoth? He said yes. He said yes. Yo, are you sure? Giving you so many opportunities to prove yourself. Yes. All right, bro. You better not be lying, man. You better not be lying. I'm gonna make him think I'm accepting the trade. I'm gonna jump. Nah, you ain't getting that, bucko. You ain't getting that. He said, I'm not. You are lying. Mammoth is literally worth 2 shadows, double. He said, I'll trade Shadow and Spider for it if you want. All right, let me give him one more chance. Is Shadow and Spider a good offer for my Mammoth? This guy came up to me and said, I think. He's saying, I think as well. Nah. He trying to backtrack, bro. You already got exposed, bro. You're a scammer trying to get my damn Mammoth for a very low ball. This was a lot easier than in first to find one. Literally the first person, ayo, you sus. Let me go ahead and sit back on that table. Let me let him think he about to get this trade. Troll him again. Sorry, you about to get trolled, bro. You about to get trolled. I'm gonna let it get to that 2 seconds, bro. You ain't getting this, bro. You ain't scamming me, bucko. You ain't scamming me, bucko. Here's what I do to scammers, bucko. Watch me eat it right in front of your face, bro. The fruit you desperately wanted right there, bro. Bro is speechless. Bro is speechless. He just got exposed. He said, ooh, I was not trying to scam you. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, all right. Your offer was terrible. Your offer was garbage, bro. So far, things have been going pretty good. We got a scammer with Mammoth and we got a scammer with T-Rex, but now I feel like it's gonna go even smoother. For our next mythical, we're gonna pull out one of the most popular ones in the game, the dough fruit. With this, we should find scammers out the wazoo. Let me just pull it out and just see what happens. Already someone in my face. There goes another dude in my face. Bro's hitting me. Another dude. I already have a crowd and I just pulled it out. I didn't even say anything. Let me type in chat. I want to trade this dough, but I don't know values. What is it worth? Someone said smoke. What? This dude said, I don't know. He's being honest. This dude said, want to trade. Oh, this is the dude that initially saw me. All right, bet. Control, eh? Now, dough is one of the more valuable mythicals in the game, and all he's putting is control and sound. Is control good? He said, nah, but getting reworked, so getting more expensive. That right there is a lie. A lot of people try to use that excuse that control is getting reworked to scam people, but little do they know, there's been no evidence that control is getting reworked anytime soon. So is this a good offer for my dough? He said, yeah. Yo, this is not a good offer. He said because it's gonna get harder to get. Look, this dude right here just came up and said control is garbage, control is bad, and then the dude right here said what? It's getting reworked, and then he said that's dragon. Yeah, exactly. Dragon's the one getting reworked, not control. He said, bruh, it's also control. That is just straight misinformation, bruh. Let me go ahead and accept this offer. Let me troll this man's. Well, I'm gonna feel so devious when I jump, bro. I'm gonna wait till the 1 second mark to jump. Okay, 3, 2, boom. Yeah, you ain't getting that, bucko. You goofy ass dude. Caught you straight in the act, bro. He said, I'll give you something better. Oh, bet. Let me go see what this guy's offering. All right, let me put in my dough. Let's see what he's got. Buddha Portal. I mean, that's not a terrible offer, but like all three, there's only enough to get like maybe like a mammoth. He's saying, you got something to add? Oh my God, this looks like this is his offer. Let me say, this is a better offer than other dudes. He said, it's pretty good. Oh my God, this offer is terrible. I need y'all to understand just how bad this is. Oh, actually, now that I'm looking at it, dough 20 million, Buddha Portal Blizzard 18 million. It's actually not as far off as I thought it was. This is still underpaid by quite a bit, but it's not a scam. So I ain't gonna consider him a scammer, but this ain't a good offer. I'm gonna have to decline. Let me just say, I think I can get better. Look at this dude. He just came up to me and said, I'll give you mammoth for my dough. This mammoth one ain't bad. This is better. Mammoth for dough? Just mammoth alone? He's actually trying to accept it. Yo. He's saying yes. That is a crazy difference. 12.5 million to 20 million, and mammoth values demand is trash. Let me just ask him one more time. You sure? He said it's gonna be hard to find a better offer than this. Oh yeah, you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked. I got you. What do you mean I can't find a better offer than this, bro? Cancel on you, bro. Anyone want a PvP? He says, I might just have to pack up this dude myself for trying to lie to me, bro. Let me equip portal. Let me go out of safe zone. Let me see if this man follows. There he is right there. This man, he instantly trying to jump me too. No more remorse for you then, bucko. Boom. Hit him with that. Dragon Hurricane. Hit him with these. Boom. Hit him with that. Yes, sir. Almost dead. This is my way of dealing with the scammers. Boom. GG, bro. He just said the hell in chat. I can tell that shocked that dude more than me declining his offer. Bro had Kitsune like that, got packed up and tried to give me a bad deal. Let's keep this going on another server though. We gotta try to find more scammers. Anyone want to trade for my dough? We got a guy right here, Monkey D. Luffy. Okay, he put Blizzard. I put in chat, I don't know trade values to be honest. You tell me if it's good. Can you add like one more fruit? And he accepted instantly. 2 Blizzards is such an L, bro. He's saying, I'm ready. Is this a fair trade, man? Yeah, totally a fair trade, bro. Totally a fair trade. Did he say in the chat, Blizzard's a good fruit? Not good for PvP and low demand. Let me go ahead and cancel before that gets 1 second. He said, why? Oh, he's upset, bro. He's upset. Wait, this guy just came up to me and said, dough, please dough. He may be the person we want to inquire with. Let's see what you got for my dough. Pain? Wow. This is your idea of a good offer? Yes. Oh, we found them, boys. Let me private message him and say, are you sure this is a good offer? I don't want to get scammed. If he says it's a good offer, even after me saying that, man, this man's cooked. Yep. Why is it a good offer? 2v. Huh? What do you mean 2v? 2v1. Is he saying just because he has 2 fruits in there versus my 1 fruit that is worth it? Okay, so I'm not getting a bad offer. Yep. Oh yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Let me go ahead and accept this offer, bro. Let him think he's gonna get it, and then I'm about to eat this sweet, juicy dough in front of him, bro. 3, 2, you ain't getting it, boy. Here's your dough, bro. Go ahead, take that. Just walked away. He didn't even wait till I finished. He just instantly walked away, bro. That man was not having it. How you feeling, man? He just left the server. He just left the server. Let's keep this going, boys. The next one, I'm going in 3rd C, and we're going to be using the dragon fruit. For those of you who don't know, dragon fruit is the very next fruit that's going to get reworked in this upcoming update, and due to that, dragon has inflated to be one of the most expensive fruits in the game at 90 million, which is now just barely under Kitsune at 115. So let's see what people offer our dragon. Red and dragon, anyone want to offer? Oh, someone in chat though just responded to me. I'm Black Messi. He said me. You got any good offers? Starting off with leopard. That's good. Dough. Okay, what else? Dough. I don't know how fair this is compared to the 90 mil that dragon is. Let's go ahead and check. Oh, that's actually a completely equal trade. Dragon 90 million. His offer's 89 million. So he's offered a 100% fair trade. This is W's. Getting a really damn good offer first try is kind of crazy. Like, I almost wanted to accept that, but we got to focus on the video. All right, we got another dude offering us pretty quick. Control Mammoth Blizzard in love. Let me say, isn't dragon worth more than this? Quickest way to expose him as a scammer or not. If he says no, this is a good trade, that'd be wild. Now follow English. Oh, this man doesn't even speak English. All right, I'm done. This 21 million bounty player named Yang just told me to trade. Control Mammoth. He's saying please. He's saying please. Let me say, isn't dragon worth more than this? He said, what you mean? I think it's fair. Let me check. 33 million compared to 90 million. No, that is such a L. Let me ask him again. So it's not an L for me? He said it's not? Bro, this is a crazy L. This is like the biggest L I would have taken in this video, bro. I feel like he's actually gonna get upset. 3, 2... That's your dragon right there, bro. Trying to scam me. That's your dragon right there, bro. He said I knew it. Oh, God, bro. Hurt. Bro, hurt. I seen you in Cloud's vids. Who's he talking about? He's talking about me? Well, with dragon out the way and eaten off, we only have one more mythical fruit left, and it's the most expensive one in the game, Kitsune. And I think the perfect place to do this is back in first seed. For this one, I'm gonna play it different. I just tried a different method. I went up to the gacha, pretend I rolled this Kitsune, and I asked him, is this good? He says no. Let me say, it looks cool though. He said, I will take it. Bro, this dude is down bad. This guy might be the most down bad in the video. He's just outright saying, no, it's not. Yo. So it ain't good, bro? Just give it to me. He said it's not good. Bro, this guy is down bad. This is actually crazy. I mean, can you trade me something for it at least? He said, sure. Rocket. There's no shot. That's a good deal for me. And he already dropped it, bro. He already dropped it. He said, this is good. Yes. Rocket's the worst fruit in the game, boys. You ain't scamming me, right? He said drop now. Why are you so bossy, bro? Relax. Look at him. Look at him. He's pressing me. I'm in this corner, bro. He's telling me to drop now. What the heck? Let me say, I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this. I swear to God. No, that's crazy. He just said, I swear to God. How bad do you want this, bro? How bad do you even want this? He said, it's bad. Let me get him with this. I'm gonna get him with this. Let me say, all right, I'll drop. In 3, 2, 1. Let me eat it instead. Let me eat it instead, bro. You ain't getting no Kitsune, you damn scammer, bro. You ain't getting no damn Kitsune. He said, huh, bro? He said a bunch of mad emojis. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. I didn't even mean to eat it like that, bro. My bad. Eat this. It's better. Bro's still trying to scam me. He's trying to get me to reset my Kitsune with this rocket because he's upset. I'm storing that rocket, bro. I'm storing that rocket and I'm leaving. I'm leaving on that W, bro. You gonna take that L. Let me say, hold this L. All right, now first things first, I'm going to be at an ult count throughout this entire video. And as you guys can see, based on my inventory, I only have rockets. So y'all know I ain't cheating. Oh, and it looks like a fruit was just detected. Hold on. Depending on what we get from this notifier, could either really help our journey or not help at all. Let's see. 3, 2. Oh, we start off with a spider. That's actually really crazy. That's actually really crazy. Spider for the first fruit starting off with. Not bad, not bad. All right, now before we go ahead and get started with the trading, I think we should get an idea of the value of the Yeti fruit. Website I'm using is bloxfruitsvalues.com. If we scroll down, we can see Yeti is about 105 million with a 10 out of 10 demand. So it's a bit under Kitsune and also a bit above gas. It looks like to realistically get this, we'll need 2 leopards minimum and then maybe a small mythical like spirit or venom. All right, that's not too insane. We've definitely done harder tasks. First trade, I think we should try to trade the spider plus rocket up to something decent, maybe like a phoenix or a love. Let me type in chat, trading rocket and spider to love. I think that'd be a solid first trade to make. All right, I'm joining another server. This guy doesn't have my offer, but I saw him sitting at the table. Never mind, he doesn't even have spider. Okay, well, so much for that. Now, that last guy already had spider, but let me see if this guy does it. Oh, he doesn't, so maybe we can actually do a trade. Hold on, rocket. Wait, spider? Will he actually trade me that magma? Hold on, let me say trade magma for my spider. I know that sounds like a downgrade. We're trading from a legendary down to a magma, but like if we can actually get that, that's low-key better. Magma dark for spider? I'm definitely doing this. I'm definitely doing this. We actually gotta get this trade first one, bro. Spider to magma and dark. I'll definitely take this. 3, 2, 1. W first trade to make of the video. Not bad, not bad. Now, it's a slight downgrade, but we got more fruits. Magma, which is more valuable than spider, and we snagged the dark. First trade of the day, 4 more to go. And before we get to our next trade, while we can't use any Robux throughout the video, I do have full access to any free-to-play methods that all players would have access to. This includes stuff like gachas, notifiers, factory raids, or even trading services such as carrying someone through a raid in exchange for a fruit. And I also do have some presents stored on this account from the Christmas event to help us throughout the video. 5 legendary gifts and 1 mythical gift. But for our next trade, I think we should do rocket plus dark for light fruit. I think that'll be a small W we can make happen. Bro, what the heck is going on here? These 3 people are literally fighting on over who gets in the chair, dog. What the heck am I watching? Let's see if this guy right here has the dark fruit I'm trying to trade. Let me put in dark. Other player doesn't have enough space. Okay, what about rocket? He also has rocket. All right, let's hop servers. Trade rocket and dark for light. Anyone got this? Anyone feel bad for me that want to get me in this trade? Bro, I have no clue what language is speaking in chat. I'm in the wrong server. Okay, we finally got ourselves a trade. I don't know. Okay, never mind. We didn't get ourselves a trade. Couldn't even connotate before he jumped. I feel like my best bet early on is getting with some low levels like these guys and then trying to trade what I got for what they got. Like, let me see. Dark? He already has dark. What about rocket? He has rocket. What about my magma? Do you have anything for my magma, bro? He's also putting dark in sand. I can't do that, bro. I literally already have a dark. Sorry, bro. Let me try with this guy over here. This is another low level here. Maybe he doesn't have a dark. He already has dark? How? This is the struggles of trading early on, boys. We have nothing really to leverage with. I think we may have to start off with a gotcha. Let me
let me do a Blox scotch real quick. Let's see what we get. Hopefully this could leverage us something to get us that next trade. And we get Falcon. Not exactly what I was looking for, but this can help. Trading Dark, Falcon, and Rocket. Anybody want this? Anybody at all? Oh, I found someone that doesn't have Dark. Hold on. Do you got anything for this Dark? Do you got anything for this? Please, bro, just something. Let me add in that Rocket in there just so we can get rid of that. Just so we traded from Rocket. Ghost? Hold on. Is he actually trying to reason with me? Is he actually trying to give me something? If he does something a little bit below Ghost. He said free take. I have nothing to make the difference. He updated his offer to Light and Spike, which is actually a pretty good trade up from Dark and Rocket. 3, 2, 1. Not a bad trade for our second one. Not a bad trade. Thank you, my boy. Thank you. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a crazy trade, but we got rid of the Rocket, so that's out the way. And we also traded up to a Light, which has way higher demand than Dark Fruit. I think our next best bet is trading this Light Falcon plus Spike for something like a Love, and then maybe a small thing like a Sand or something. Now, let me type in chat, trading Light Falcon plus Spike for Love. See if we can get that trade. I found a bit of an interesting offer here, boys, and I don't know if this is actually legit, but this guy's offering Phoenix for my Light Falcon and Spike. I've been looking for this trade for a while and no one's answered. So let me ask him, are you really gonna accept? He didn't even say anything. He just readied up. There's no way he's actually gonna accept this, right? Like, there's no way. Like, Phoenix is actually worth way more than my offer. Yeah, he jumped in and left the game instantly. Every time I have a too good to be true offer, I always fall for it. But we just found another interesting offer. Love plus Flame for Light Falcon and Spike. This is like one of the exact offers I was looking for. And it looks like he's actually readying up. Hold on. We may have gotten in trouble with that last one, but I think we got this one, boys. I think we may have this one. 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. 3 out of 5 trades, boys. Thank you, my boy. We're honestly not off to a bad start. 3 out of the 5 trades, we already have 1 legendary Love, and then we have a Magma and a Flame. Not a bad position to be in. I think our next best bet is trading this Love, Magma, and Flame up to something like a Sound Fruit. We just sit in the trade table, wait till somebody shows up. What the hell are you staring at, Bartello? Who you think you squaring up to like this, bro? Who you think you squaring up to like this? You're not him. Oh, Boxers just spawned a game. Bro, no way. No way it spawned and despawned instant. I didn't even have time to react. Oh my god. It's the damn hackers, bro. Those guys, yep, hackers. 3 hackers in this one server. They got to that thing quick. I didn't even have a chance to react. 2 more trades left to make before we're on cooldowns, boys. 2 more trades left to make. Once again, trading Love and Magma for Sound Fruit. Anyone want this offer? I got a guy renamed Bolt right now. Hold on. Let me put Love. Let me put my Magma for Pain. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let me say, can you add anything else? Pain is only valued at 2 million, like value. Mine's 2.5 million with the Magma and Love. Really? You're gonna add Smoke and accept? That's like not even anything, bro. I don't have anything else. I can't accept this then, bro. This is just too much of a no. What about this guy right here, though? Unspoken Riz 3. Bro, you didn't even let me put down my damn. All right, bro. Trading can be so frustrating sometimes, bro. Trading can be so frustrating. It ain't for the impatient, I'll tell you that much. Oh, we got another Blox. Hold on. I gotta get this one. Let me see. Doc 3. No, it's not Doc 3. It's not Doc 3. I gotta get to this one before anybody else. Please, Gabe. I think it's that graveyard. Graveyard. 32 meters away. Perfect. Where's that? No, bro. It's this damn spin. I'm not even storing this, bro. That's going straight in the ocean. Thought that was gonna help us, bro. First notifier, we had a spider. Now we got a spin. The second one got yoinked instantly by a hacker. Oh, let's just keep looking for trades. Just doing another server, and I typed in trading Magma and Love for Sound. Someone named Future said, yo, I got you. Looks like my patience is finally gonna get rewarded. All right, we're in the trade table right now. Magma and Love. Let me see that sound. Yes, sir, boys. Yes, sir. Finally, an actual W trade for the vid, bro. 3, 2, 1. There we go. 4 out of 5. Patience has been finally rewarded. Thank you, Future. Thank you. So now we're up Sound and Flame, but I'm not gonna lie, we have 1 trade left of the day. What time better to use a legendary gift than now? We're gonna do it, boys. We're gonna do it to make this last trade of the day a banger. Let's open this thing. Let's see what we get, boys. Come on. There's no shot. There's absolutely no shot. The trade I've been trying to make forever with the Sound Fruit, and we end up pulling a Sound Fruit from the damn gift. How? All right, let me go ahead and store that then. Well, since we got 2 sounds, I guess the only choice we have is to trade one of them to end off the first day. Since it doesn't really make sense to have 2 Sound Fruits, I think our best bet to end off day 1 is downgrading slightly to a Phoenix and Magma. All right, first attempt with Sound. I'm putting Sound. This guy's putting Love Fruit. Is that it? Is that what we're gonna put? Love Venom. Would you do it for the Blizzard? If we can snag a Blizzard only out of this guy, I mean, I'll take that. Spider. No. Let me say Blizzard. I'm not doing it for anything other than that Blizzard, man. But if I can snag that Blizzard, that'd be crazy. Spider plus Love for Sound? No, bro. No. I need upgrade, not downgrades. This is an L. No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not doing that. MK_Jules, what you got for me? What you got for my sound? Gravity. Low-key, I'll take that gravity. I'll take that Phoenix. Let me say Phoenix. I'll take Phoenix plus like a light. Let me say, do you got light? Phoenix and light, I'll actually take that right now and end off day one. Light, Phoenix light, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's actually a small downgrade. Not exactly the Phoenix Magma I was looking for. Light's not far off Magma though. I'm taking this. 3, 2, 1. That ends off day one. 5 out of 5 trades. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. He said thanks. Hey, no problem. No problem. Wait, why is he saying thanks like he scammed me? Day one, we end off with Phoenix, Sound, and Light fruit. With all 3 of these fruits, we have a total of 5.5 million value. I think the best bet to start off day 2 is we try to snag maybe a Rumble, but I don't think that'll be possible without us getting another fruit. So you know what, boys? I think it's time to bust out another legendary gift. With this, we'll only have 3 more left. Please give me something good legendary gift. Give me like a Rumble or a Portal. Give me a Rumble or Portal. Blizzard, maybe? Blizzard? Ooh, perfect. Perfect, boys. Exactly what I needed. This is going to make day 2 go so smooth. I'm storing that right now. Easy store right there. Sheesh. This lineup, boys, we about to make some stonks. And we get a fruit notifier. Okay, hold on. Boys. There's a fruit notifier that's 100 meters away. Perfect. Hold on. Where's it at? It's over here. It's over here. We got to hurry up and get to this thing before anybody else. What is that? A sand? Easy, bro. Easy stonks. We just keep stonking up, boys. We just keep stonking up. When is my gacha off cooldown, by the way? Let me check. Let me see when my gacha's off cooldown. 1 hour, 7 minutes. Okay. Since we're going to be on trade cooldown for the next 8 hours, what I'm probably going to do is farm notifiers and gachas to see what sort of fruits we can get to help with day 2. All right, got a first notifier of the 8-hour period, 600 meters away. That means it's got to be at like Skull, right? 500 meters away. Where's this at? My next guess is Snow. And we get a Smoke. That does not help. Notifier number 2, and this one's actually only 150 meters away. It's going to be right over here. I think that's a barrier. No, it's a damn barrier. That's better than the last one, at least. Also, we should be off our gacha cooldown now, so let me see what we get from this. Come on. Top fruit. Oh, I guess it's Blade now, but either way, I'm not even going to store this. This is kind of garbage. All right, boys, since I'm on Blox cooldown, I got one of my alts right here on my iPad. We're going to go ahead and do a little Blox gacha. Let's see what we get on this one. Oh, wait, boys. No shot. We just got a damn control fruit. Hold on. Let me go ahead and drop that. I'm trying to work with this. Sheesh, control fruit. This ain't anything like super crazy. This is about equal value to our Buddha, but you know what? I'll take that. Easy control. And while I got my ult here, let me go ahead and check how much longer we have to trade cooldown. 1 more hour left. Perfect. And I'd say we have made some pretty good progress. Managed to get a barrier, control, and I think another decent one from the notifiers and gachas. Hey, not bad. All right, the 8 hours are up, and I am now able to trade once again. The first move I think we need to do is trade Sound plus Phoenix plus Light up to a decent tier legendary like Blizzard. So let me type in chat, trading Phoenix and Sound for Blizzard. Blizzard's not as really of a sought after legendary, but it is higher value, so I may be able to make that happen. Sitting down with a guy right here named Goku. All right, bet. Let's see. Does he have Sound? No, he doesn't. Okay. Does he have Phoenix? No, he doesn't. Does he have anything for this trade though? Let me see. He's putting down Control, Shadow, Gravity, Pain. Gravity, Pain. I don't know about this one, bro. What if I did this? Phoenix and Gravity. He jumped. We have a factory. Okay, hold on. Perfect. Let me go ahead and equip Buddha. We may not have been able to get the trade, but we might be able to get this factory raid. What the? Someone just teleported me back. Oh, nah. They're trying to sabotage. Come on. I gotta get this. I gotta get this by any means necessary. 14,000 damage. No. They push me back. Please. Why am I not dealing any damage? 10,000. All right, come on. 27,000. Please. Give me enough. Hopefully I got it. And we did get it, but we only got a flame from it. That's not good. I can't even store that. I already have 2 flames. All right, back to looking for trades. I found someone that has the Blizzard, but he has both my Phoenix and Sound, so that's dead. Okay, I found someone that doesn't have Phoenix and Sound, but what you got for me? He's got Love. Wow, just absolute reverse of the last one. He doesn't have the fruits I need, but doesn't have the fruit I'm looking for. He's saying Phoenix? You trying to trade me Love and Spider for Phoenix, dog? I'm not doing that. It's an L and a waste of a trade. Next server, and we got another L trade. Phoenix and Sound. He's offering Magma, Barrier, Rubber, Sand. No. And this next trade's also no good. Oh, but we might have been able to find us something right here. Phoenix and Sound for Mammoth. There's no way this guy actually accepts this. There's no way. This guy looks like a noob. This would be crazy if he accepts this, bro. Nah, he jumps. Let me see if I'm off gacha cooldown. Maybe I can get something that'll help us out. Let's see. And we get another sand, which I can't store. Perfect. All right, we got another trade with this guy named Trillat10 or L0 or something like that. I'm putting up my Phoenix and Sound. He's offering Rumble. I'm kind of desperate right now. I'm going to throw it out, boys. I'm going to throw out the big please in chat. Wait, he said all right, and he's actually accepting the trade. Hold on, boys. Hold on. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Hold on. If we actually get this Rumble, boys, this is going to be such a huge stonk. First trade of the day. First trade of the day. 3, 2, 1. There's no shot. Bro, hold on. There's no shot. We actually got that, bro. Yo, thank you, Trillat0. I can't believe the begging actually worked, but bro dipped out the server expeditiously. I think he knows he got scammed. Now, unfortunately, Rumble has been dropping in value a bit. It's only at 7 million and 7 out of 10 demand, whereas the last update, it was at like 8 or 9 million with 8 or 9 demand. So it's been dropping a bit, but nevertheless, it's still a big W. All right, our next play, I think we got to make a big one, boys. Control's worth about 10 million. Buddha's also worth 10 million. Rumble worth 7 million. I think we can get ourselves a dough. It actually raised a bit in value these days. It used to be 25 million, now it's 30 million, 10 out of 10 demand, but still having a dough is going to be very nice. For this one, I think we should try to find a trade in third C, maybe easier. All right, now that we're here, let me type in chat, trading Control, Buddha, and Rumble for dough. First server, I'm not seeing any offers. None in this server either, and none in this one either. What we do have is a Blox truth that's just spawned 1,200 meters away. I think this is going to be at Chocolate Land. Yeah, okay, perfect. Close to this at least. I gotta hurry up and get to this thing before the hackers do, man. I gotta get to it before the hackers do. These things be quick. Let's see what it is, and it's a rocket. So we got 4 servers straight of no offers, and we get a rocket here. So far, third C shaping up to be just great. All right, boys, I found a bit of an interesting offer. I couldn't find dough, but what I did find instead was my Control and Rumble for T-Rex. This is still a very good dub, as T-Rex is a very sought after fruit, and we still have the Buddha as a supporting fruit. So I'll take this 100%. This is a W trade. What the heck? Is it lagging? Is it lagging? Hold on. Please don't lag. Please don't lag. Please tell me the trade went through. Please. Did the trade go through? What the heck is happening? He's saying thank you, but I don't even see that the trade went through. What do you mean thank you? What happened? Did I get the fruit? Hold on, let me see, bro. Let me see. Yo, what is happening, dog? I don't even understand what is happening. Did the trade go through for you, bro? He's saying, yep, I got it. Bro, I didn't get nothing. What? No, this is insane, bro. This is insane. What if I tried to like leave my game or something? Will I get my T-Rex fruit when I rejoin? That's the question. He said the trade went through for him. Let's see if it went through for us. Let's see. We still have our Control and Rumble. I am so confused what just happened, boys. Did that guy just get free fruit? Was that an exploit? I don't know what the heck happened there, boys, but we found another trade, another T-Rex pretty quick. Hopefully this time we don't get scammed. And there we go, 2 out of 5 trades. Now that we got this T-Rex, I think the next step is getting more of a humble trade. I'm thinking maybe trading this barrier plus light plus sand up to like a sound or something. Let's go ahead and give it a try here. Trading barrier, light, and sand for sound. Not many people really like the sound fruit, so I think we should be able to make this easily, similar to how we did earlier in the vid. And if we have to, we can throw in the love. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we found ourselves the sound fruit. Love and light. I told y'all this would be pretty easy. If we can actually make this trade, this would be a nice little humble, decent trade. 3, 2, 1. Easy 3 out of 5. Sheesh. Slight W. It's been a while, so I think it's time to open our third legendary gift of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's open this and let's pray we get something decent. Let's see. Another Buddha? Oh, nah. You know what? It's about to go down, boys. It's about to go down. We about to go crazy. This random just walked up to me and said, you seem familiar. I think he's on to me, boys. How, though? I'm on my alt right now. How does he even know who I am? All right, I'll humor you. Let me say, where do you know me from? He said, from Clouds? Oh, nah. I got a hop service. I don't even have this dude added. I don't even know who this guy is. How did he find me out? Let me go ahead and hop. I haven't used this account in like a year in my video, bro. How did he even remember that? Okay, boys, our best next move is gonna be trading this Buddha plus sound for like a mythical plus low tier ad. Buddha plus sound gives us 12.5 million value, but the Buddha is very often overpaid for, so I think we should be able to find something like a Spirit and Blizzard. So let me type in chat, trading Buddha and sound for Spirit and Blizzard. Let's see if we can make that happen. Also, after checking the Spirit, it looks like the demand's only 7 out of 10. Maybe we could even go down to a Mammoth and Blizzard, and that's still a W either way. Let me sit in this trade table. Let's see if anyone joins the server. Okay, we have Christopher 32, whatever his name is. Let me put Buddha. Let me put Sound. What do you got for this? Okay, he just jumped instantly. Guess he didn't want my offer. We got 2 trades left to make of the day, bros. We got to make the best of this. That said, though, we are making really good progress. We already have our first mythical, 2 decent legendaries. boys. Still have 2 legendary holiday gifts left, and we haven't even used the mythical holiday gift. But we're back at third sea. Let me go ahead and send the trade in here. Maybe someone in here will have it. Anyone in this server got my offer I'm looking for? No? Okay, looks like we got a hop. Well, the next server I got an offer, but it's not exactly the offer I'm looking for. This guy's putting permanent ice shadow double magma. He's saying I can. What? Okay, he said I can, then jump. I don't understand what just happened there. I didn't even want that anyways. I don't even have permanent ice on this account, so that would just get instantly used up, and then I would literally just get an L trade. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. That guy had a leopard. Hold on. Let me say come back. I saw that guy had a leopard. I'm gonna pitch my offer. I'm gonna put T-Rex. I'm gonna put Buddha, and then I'm gonna put. He already has sound. What if I put both Buddhas? Damn, he doesn't have enough space for both Buddhas. T-Rex Buddha alone? Add dough? I don't have dough, bro. I'm sorry. I can't. I tried it. Y'all gotta respect the fact that I tried it. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. I just found someone that's actually has the Yeti fruit. Yo. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put my Buddha. He already has that sound. There's nothing else I can add. Well, I don't got anything else I can add. He's saying add right here. 2 trades that were just impossible for me to make this server. I'm trying to jump ahead and skip, but looks like I can't go to that level just yet. There's a pirate raid going on right now, but like low-key, there's like 5 dragons out here. Trying to get this thing would be a dream. Yeah, I couldn't get it. I think this guy right here got it. You got a spring? Yeah, that wasn't even worth it. Anyways, boys, finally, after a long time of searching, I was able to find Blizzard and Mammoth. This was the best thing I could actually find, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't find the Blizzard Spirit. It's too big of a difference. This one is actually a really pretty fair trade, so this is what I'm taking. 3, 2, 1, and that's 4 out of 5. Thank you so much. No, thank you, my boy. Thank you. Like I said, not as crazy of a dub. You guys can see Buddha and Sound, 12.5 million. Mammoth Blizzard, only 13 million. So we're talking about a 500,000 difference. And Blizzard and Mammoth both don't have good demand. Small dub, but we take those. Total we got now is Mammoth, T-Rex, Blizzard, and an extra Buddha. And I think what we could do with this is try to get to a leopard. Is it even possible, though? T-Rex, Mammoth, and Buddha put together has a value of 38 million. And if we go all the way over to leopard, let's see. Leopard's at 45. It's possible. We may have to add in our Blizzard. Blizzard puts it at 43, which makes it an even trade. I want to slide the Blizzard, hopefully try to do this. If we can make our way to a leopard on our second day of trading, that'll put us at almost halfway there to getting a Yeti. This random guy here in chat said trading Rumble. I'm offering him Blizzard. I'm hoping he accepts this. 3, 2, 1. No shot. No shot. He actually just accepted. Yo. I literally just joined this random server, boys. He's telling me thanks. Oh, no. Y'all see it all in chat, boys. Y'all see it all in chat. Someone said trading, please. Someone trading Rumble. I can't even believe it. He said my first trade. I feel terrible. But you know what? Put that hold on that real quick. We have a Blox fruits right here, boys. We have a Blox fruit right here. Let's see what we end up getting for this notifier. Wait, where's it? Okay, hold on. I can't believe we just scammed that guy. He just said in chat, I just got the second seed. No. Well, we got a Falcon here. You know what? To try to make up for it a little bit, I'm going to give him this. Here you go, bro. Here you go. I know you just got the second seed and that was your first ever trade, but I'm sorry that was an L trade, bro. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was my plan to end day 2. I low-key kind of scammed him. I knew what I was doing there, but this sets us up for day 3 at least. Hey, Calvin021, whatever your name is, bro. If you're watching this video, sincerely, I'm sorry for scamming you, man. Reach out to me. I'll give you a permanent to compensate. But that is all 5 of the trades for day 2. Let me see if I'm off gacha cooldown. Maybe we can get something decent. 25 minutes. Okay, I'm on cooldown for that. But I think it's time we open another legendary box just to see what we get. Maybe this can help us out for day 3, the start of day 3, depending on what we get from this. 3, 2, 1. We got a Rumble. What? Bro. I can't make this up, boys. I can't make this up. Luck is on my side today, bro. We still have yet to use the mythical holiday gift. I wonder what we could get from that. All right, perfect. We got ourselves a notifier over here. Looks like it's probably at graveyard. And it is another Falcon. Really? 2 Falcons for notifier after a row? All right, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't get anything good from this next gacha, I'm just about to straight up go to sleep, bro. Please give me motivation. Please. Yeah, I'm going to bed, bro. I'm going to bed. All right, we're now in day 3 of trading, and I think this one's going to get us really close to our goal. Start this off with a gacha, as always. Maybe this will get us something decent. Never mind, it's damn spring. All right, first things first, I'm going to trade this T-Rex and Rumble up to a dough. Hold on, boys. I think I just found an interesting offer. I typed in chat, trading T-Rex and Mammoth for dough. This guy right here just put leopard here, so I don't know if he's actually about to accept this. I think we're about to get another crazy scam, boys. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. What the? boys, I promise you, like, I know y'all gonna already comment scripted in the comment below. This guy right here, Lettuce, he's a complete random. 2.5 M in this server. I have no clue why he did that. Hold on, let me ask him. Let me say, why did you do that trade, Lettuce? He said, for him? For who? Who are you talking about? He's my friend. Who is your friend, bro? What? Brick? I really need to trade with him. Hey, can I trade you Bomb and Spring for something good? What? Hey, I am so confused right now, boys. I already know y'all spamming up scripted in the comments below. This can actually happen. Situations like this happen in public service where you run into someone who just genuinely doesn't know values, and I think that is what just happened. But hey, we got ourselves a leopard. I think our next step is gonna be trying to trade this Rumble and Buddha up for something decent. Buddha has 10 out of 10 demand and is often overpaid for. Rumble is stable, but it does also have high demand. So I'm thinking we could trade it up to something like Venom Spirit and then maybe a small ad like Blizzard because we need to make some profits. So let me type in chat, trading Buddha and Rumble for Venom, Spirit, and Blizzard. It's a bit of an overpay on their part, but because Buddha has such high demand, I think we can make it work. This guy right here said all offer. Okay, bet. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna put my Buddha. Oh, he already has Buddha. I'm gonna put my Rumble. Oh, he already has Rumble. Okay, so that's just a dead in the water trade. He said anything for this Mammoth. Yeah, I got nothing for that, buddy. I'm sorry. All right, I just hopped to a brand new server right now. I didn't even type my offer, but I'm about to sit down and see what this guy has. His name's Cyborg_T-Mask. All right, let me put my Rumble. He already has Rumble. Okay, what about Buddha? Okay, he has literally everything I'm trying to offer. What about this guy, Jijito? Do you also have everything I'm trying to offer? Rumble? He has that. Buddha? Damn, everybody just has what I'm trying to offer. All right, I'm sitting down with another guy right now. Looks like Venom Blizzard. Ooh, okay. Do you got Spirit? I'm putting my Rumble and Buddha here, bro. If you got Spirit, then we could make this trade happen. Oh, he jumped. We had half of what we're looking for, boys. We had half of what we're looking for right there. Why is bro sending a bunch of Magni emojis? Hey, but we almost found the offer we're looking for in our second server in. I think we could actually make this work. All right, we're sitting down with another random guy right now. I'm putting down my Rumble. Let's see what we get. Mammoth? No, I'm not doing that. That's worst demand. Laser? Really? No, we're not doing this, bro. All right, boys, we finally found ourselves a trade. I had to use the Blox trading Discord to find this one, and it wasn't exactly the real offer we wanted to find, but we're doing Rumble and Buddha for T-Rex. Now, the reason I said this wasn't the exact offer we wanted to find, I wanted to make like big profits, and this is a good trade here, but we only have one fruit instead of getting the extra ads. But still, that's 2 out of 5 trades. Thank you, Kit Kat. Now we're up Leopard and T-Rex, but we only have one Rumble, which doesn't leave us much room to trade up. All right, now that we got that method taken care of, though, I think it's time to start using a method that we haven't used yet, and that is trading services. To put it simply, there's an entire market of players throughout Blox routes that trade services in exchange for good fruits. And in our case, we're going to be carrying someone through raids in exchange for like a legendary or low tier mythical. And this should be pretty easy for us since I have the Buddha fruits and we got Dark Blaze. So there's no raid we shouldn't be able to get through. In my own Discord server, I have a chat called Raid Help Center. And in this chat, all types of players either promote or look for help. Like this guy here, looking for someone willing to help me awaken Dark Fruit. So my method now is basically just trying to find someone in this chat that needs services in exchange for giving up a fruit. Now, one of my close friends, Nutty, actually has his own professional service trade on Blox. So I messaged him saying, what prices do you usually charge for raid services? And he sent this. Depending on how many raids he's doing, like if he's doing 1 to 4 normal raids, he's going for high tier legendaries like Buddha or Rumble, or even low tier mythics like Shadow. Hey, those seem like fair prices to me, man. Let's see if we can find anybody. All right, boys, and just like that, we found a guy right here. His name is Axolotl278, and what he needs is 3 doe carries to finish awakening his doe. I'm not gonna follow Nutty's prices exactly because I think it's a bit much. So I'm gonna say, all right, for 3 doe carries, how does Buddha and Blizz sound? Sounds fair to me, man. They advance raids. He said, yeah? All right, bet. All right, we're about to settle payment right now. Now, I spent a little bit of Robux to buy permanent spin, but this is just to get the trade out the way. I'm still gonna do the service. We got Buddha and Blizzard. All right, let's get this, boys. First raid carry. 3, 2, 1. Easy stonks. All right, now let me get this guy his raids. First raid about to be finished here. There we go. 2 more left. Now we got the second raid done, and now we got final raid there. Hopefully you enjoy your fully awakened doe, my boy. Let's go ahead up the next person. But while we're waiting for the next guy, let's go ahead and do a gacha real quick. Let's do a gacha. Let's see what we get. A rocket. Yep, not good. All right, we got our next person lined up. His name is Alex, and he needs 5 ice raids. So for that, I think I could get like a Venom, Spirit, or Mammoth. Something along the lines of that. All right, we're getting the trade out the way right now. He only ended up having control. That's fine because that's about the same value as Mammoth or Spirit anyways. Now they're easy stonks, boys. Now they're easy stonks. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's our 4th trade out the day. Let's get this guy's raids done. Here we go. First ice raid here. Got the 3rd one out the way now. And now the final raid finished.
pleasure doing business with you, Alex. Easy control fruit. Now we still have one more trade left of the day. You know what? I'm going to finish this off by doing another raid. That way it sets us up 100% to be able to get the Yeti by day 4. All right, boys, we got our third and last final guy that needs a raid carry. His name's Alive, and he wants me to do 3 magma raids. And for those 3 magma raids, we're going to exchange that for 1 Buddha fruit. So it seems perfectly fair to me. Let's get this trade. Final trade of the day. Perfectly going to set us up for tomorrow. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, sir. He's saying thank you for hey, no problem, no problem. 5 out of 5 trades of the day. Let's get these raids done. Tired of doing all these damn raids, bro. I'm glad this is the last damn one. All right, here we go. There you go. All 3 raids done, Alive. Enjoy your Awakened Magma. All right, now that we got that out the way, we're on trade cooldown, but I think we might as well open another legendary gift just to see what we get. I don't even know if we'll need to open the mythical gift throughout this video. We should be good with what we got right now. Yeah, we got a portal. Oh my god, yeah, we're set. We're set for tomorrow, bro. We're set for tomorrow. Look at this lineup for day 3, boys. Control, T-Rex, Blizzard, Rumble, Portal, 2 Buddhas. We're good. I don't even think we're gonna need to use this mythical gift. All right, boys, we're on the final trading day. I'm off cooldown. We're gonna start off with a gacha both on this alt and the other alt right here. Let me see what we end up getting. Oh, we got a diamond fruit. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, let me pull on my phone now. Let me see what I get on this account. Okay, okay. Oh, I actually got something decent from this. A Blizzard from this. Okay, okay, I'll take that. I guess this account just goated for gachas this video, man. All right, let me pick that up. Easy Blizzard. Now let's get to trading. And boys, for this day, I've actually devised a perfect clear-cut plan to get our goal. The next few trades we're gonna make. First up, we're gonna trade our T-Rex and Buddha up to a doe. Then after that, we're gonna be looking to trade doe plus Rumble plus Buddha up to a leopard. Then we're gonna take the 2 leopards we have plus control for gas. Then the final trade of the video will be gas plus portal plus blizzard for Yeti. We 100% have everything we need to make these trades, and hopefully we won't have to bust out the mythical holiday gift. So first things first, it's time to find T-Rex and Buddha for doe. Not even gonna waste any time for this one since this is a 100% fair trade. We're just using the Blox Discord. All right, here we go. We got Velvet in the server. He's the guy that has the doe. Here he is here in the trade table. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got T-Rex, and he wanted me to change one of the Buddhas for portal, and he said he would accept. All right, we got it here. Let's get it. Doe out the way. 3, 2, 1, and this is step 1 of my ingenious plan done. Next step, we're going to trade this doe, this Buddha, and this Rumble up to a leopard. This one's actually a bit of an overpay. We got 47 million for all 3 of their fruits. All of them have really high demand too. Leopard's only 45 million, so this is a 100% fair trade. Ooh, this dude just sat down on the trade table. Maybe he's got that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me put doe. Okay, we got Buddha. Okay, we got a Rumble. What you got for this, man? You got me a Leo? You got a Leo for me? He's got a leopard. Oh, first try, first try, first try. Yo, I just hopped in the server. I just hopped in the server. If we can get this first try, this would be insane. Hopefully he does this because he knows this is an overpay trade. He has to know, bro. 3, 2, 1. He jumped, bro. Really? That's an overpay trade, bro. You're a 10.8 million bounty player. You should know that. That's an overpay trade. It's W for you. Like, bro, like, I'm already overpaid. What more do you want, bro? And the last dude may have wasted our time and trolled us, but that's fine because we found another guy right here that has what we're looking for. Leopard for doe, Rumble, and Buddha. Perfect. This is phase 2 of the plan completely finished. 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. 2 out of 5 trades. Thank you, Bob J. Thank you. Said W? Yes, sir. Now that we have both of these leopards, ladies and gentlemen, we have a straight route to Yeti. This trade here makes perfect sense. 2 leopards, Buddha control, comes out to 110 million value. Yeti's 105 million. We can make this right now and be done with this video. I put my trade in right here. 2 leopards, control Buddha. Let's see if we get any offer. While we're waiting for a message on the Discord, I'm also going to be typing in public chat just to see if we can find a trade in public servers. Someone says I want to trade. I got the Yeti fruit. One can only hope he's not trolling. Here he is here. The moment of truth, boys. The moment of truth. This could be either our last trade or we just have to look for more. Here he is. He's a 17.8 million body player. Sheesh. All right, hold on. Let's get it. Leo, control, and then Buddha. Yes, sir. All right. Yeti. He actually has it. He's not trolling. He is gonna have to add just some trash fruits, bro, to get this trade accepted. Add like, I don't know, like another spider or something. There you go. Perfect, boys. We finally have it. 4 days with the trading, boys. I hope he doesn't jump. 3, 2, 1. Sir. Yeah, finally. All right, first off, we have to master combat. Yes, I have only 1 mastery on combat in here, so let's go ahead and master that out. All right, first off, we have quick tackle. Let's go ahead and check that out. Oh wait, did they change combat? Did combat get an update 20? Okay, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and just beat up these bandits right over here because you only need 20 mastery to get the second move, so this will be easy. And there we go, mastery 20. We unlocked the second ability, ground smash. They changed the first one, so let's go ahead and check out the second one, ground smash. Wow, didn't seem like they changed up combat much. But with that, we have combat finished. Also, I just realized I got full body hockey in this account. We've ascended to full black. But anyways, the next fighting style we're going to be getting is Dark Step, which the trainer for Dark Step is over on Pirate Island, otherwise known as Buggy Island. So let's make our way over there real quick. All right, here we are. Dark Step trainer is right over here. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Would you like to learn Dark Step fighting style for 150,000? Say less. There we go. We got Dark Step right over here. Now we have to master it out, which is 150 mastery. Okay, that's going to take us a minute. I ain't about to grind on some weak mobs for this one. We going to the final island. Also, I've just bought Buddha on the account just so this whole process can be a lot easier. Let's go ahead and go Buddha form and let's pack up these boys. Oh, wait, we already have one of the moves. Flying kick. All right, let's go check that out. All right, flying kick. Boom. 2,348. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Flying kick's kind of dookie. We just unlocked the next one. Break dance though. Let's check that out. I guess actually kind of fire, but it has like absolutely no range. So I don't see how anyone's about to land that in PvP. 79 mastery and 80. We just got the next move, Barrage. Let's quickly check that thing out. I'm pretty sure y'all have already seen this though. Barrage. I feel like Sanji out here, bruh. Only crazy part about it is I'm dressed up as Zoro, bruh. If Sanji saw this, bruh, he'd be mad as hell. All right, we're starting to slow down a bit on mastery. Let's just go ahead and speedrun this, make this quick. 125, 143, and 150. All right, we got the last move, which is Overheat. Basically, it just enhances all the moves. Flying kick, boom. Now it has fire effects, breaking dance. Fire effects, last but not least, Barrage, which is cool. Coolest one of them all. All right, now I know what you're thinking. We've mastered this fighting style. Now it's time to move on to the next, right? Wrong. And the reason for that is to obtain Superhuman, we need to have Dark Step to 300 mastery, Electric 300 mastery, Water Kung Fu to 300 mastery, and Dragon Breath to 300 mastery. So we might as well get it out the way now before we go ahead and move on to the other fighting style. All right, we're now in 3rd C, the best C for grinding mastery. Let's go ahead and fight some bosses. All right, Stone, you about to get the brakes beat off you, my boy. With me having Buddha, there's no way he could even hit me, I'm pretty sure. Pack that boy up, bro. Should I go out of Buddha just to make this a challenge for him? Look at this, bro. Even without Buddha, he can't even hit me. Try to hit me, boy. Fight back, bro. What the hell am I doing, bro? Why am I making this more hard for myself? This is already a hard enough challenge. All right, hopefully I get pilot help from this so I can actually move faster. Let's see how much mastery we get from this boy, though. And there he is. Got the 169. Okay, that's not that much. Let's just go all around 3rd C, packing up all the bosses. All right, hopefully the Boa Hancock boss is here because I need that mastery. And she is not here. Do I even have Robux on this account? Okay, I do. I just bought Buddha. I have some leftover Robux. All right, let's respawn her. And Boa Hancock is down. Mastery get to 186. Okay, making a little bit of progress. Why am I getting jumped? Bro? Come on, bro. I'm not even trying to fight. All right, bro. Let's just go with Buddha. Try our best. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, Soul Katara. Oh, it's GG's, bro. No way I beat them. And Curse Katana. Okay, hold on. We got him. Yo, don't run now, bucko. No, he has ice. That's crazy. We're about to die. 100%. He ends up killing us just because he has V4. Crazy. We almost won that, bro. All right, here we go. We're about to fight the best boss in the game. Oh, wait, someone's already fighting him? All right, baby, we gotta be quick. Yes, sir. We packing up the Big Mom boss. It's gonna be a breeze. Big Mom usually gives a ton of mastery, so hopefully we can get to at least 220 with this one. All right, Big Mom. Let's see how much mastery we get. Okay, 205. 214, bro. We were so close. Unrelated to the objective, we're doing a Buddha raid right now just so I can get Awakened Buddha, and this will be easier. There we go. All we need is just the first move of Buddha. There we go. Now we have Buddha Shift. All right, though, let's get back to the mastery grind. Now the Big Mom about to be dead here. Here we go. Oh, we got Buddy Sword. Okay. 261 mastery. All right, we're almost there. Fighting Beautiful Pirate now. And that boy is dead. Damn, we got Convander first try? Sheesh. Okay, that's like a really rare sword. But we do have 272 mastery. We got a little bit more to go. Here we go. 299 and 300. We're done with Dark Step completely. Now we can move on to the next fighting style. All right, that's Dark Step completely out the way. The next one we're going to move to is the Electric Fighting style. Also, since we're in 3rd C, I think I can just go to the trainer over here. Yep, it's my head scientist. I've spent many years of research. Bro, I don't even care. Just give me the damn fighting style. This one only needs 200 mastery to get the final move. We're going to go straight to Big Mom so I can get 150 mastery right off the rip. Now the Big Mom about to be down. There we go. Then we should get 150 mastery for this 100%. 60 mastery, 100 mastery right here, and 152. All right, right on the money. Let's go for a quick move showcase, even though I'm sure all of you have seen Electric. So we have Stomp right here. What the hell? Okay, I thought you could aim it. We have Electrical Tackle. Let's go ahead and get the last move. All right, we just got our last move, Electrical Floor, 200 mastery. Let's go ahead and check that thing out. Boom. Okay. That thing's kind of good for farming, just a little bit. Good for AoE farming, a little bit. All right, now that we've got that last move, we got to get this thing to 300 mastery, and then we can move on to the next fighting style. I'm going to make this quick just by farming these mobs at Chocolate Land. You guys can see I'm just packing them up easy. That way we can get to the next fighting style as quick as possible. 279. Here we go. And 300. Electric fighting style down. I think the next one I'm going to do, we could do either Water Kung Fu or Dragon Breath. We'll go with Dragon Breath. Just switch things up. All right, here we go. We're back on Castle on the Sea. I believe the Dragon Talent Trainer is right over here. Yep, Sabi. Luckily, I have a bunch of money because we're going to need a lot of it to get all these fighting styles. Got a new title 2 Dragonborn. Damn, Dragon Breath requires 300 mastery for the final ability. Luckily, it makes sense. We got to get to 300 anyways. All right, let me do this Buddha glitch real quick. Yep, all right, it worked. All right, Big Mom's about to die. Here we go. And she is done. Easy 150. We got that first ability too, Dragon Rush. Let's check that. Boom, boom. Beautiful pirate here. And now he's not. 182 mastery. Okay, we're getting close to that second ability. Oh my gosh, we're bullying the Kilo Admiral, bro. We're bullying here. Sheesh, fight back. All right, we got the 197 mastery off that. 199 mastery. I think last NPC right here. Let me hit him with that little two-step. Boom, boom. And next ability, Dragon Flames. All right, let's go ahead and check that one out real quick. Dragon Flames. How did I not even read? Oh my gosh, that ability is garbage. I'll check that out one more time, bro. Okay, you can hold it, boom. Oh yeah, that move's garbage, bro. All right, let's get this thing 300. 399 and 400. Now you're probably wondering why I got this to mastery 400 instead of 300. Well, made it oopsie. Turns out you have to get them all to 400 instead of 300. So all those fighting styles I just got to 300, I gotta go back and get them to 400 just because, you know, Blox roots grind, bro. That's just how it is. But before we move on to the next fighting style, we do have the final move, Dragon Explosion. I've actually never seen this. Actually, I have seen this one before. Oh, that was very underwhelming and definitely not worth the time it takes to get to 300. Okay, now we've got to backtrack and go back to electric and back to dark step to get 400 on both. Here we go. Mastery 400 on dark step. And finally, we are on 400 mastery on electric. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is taking a long time. But now we got those out the way. We can go to Water Kung Fu next. Water Kung Fu for 750,000. Alrighty. See how much mastery this requires for his final move. 250. Not bad, not bad. Alright, teleport me back to Chocolate Town. And let's get this one out the way. Let's go for a quick Big Mom run just to get all this mastery up. Here we go. And she's done for. That's an easy 150 mastery right there. 100%. There we go. We got both of the first moves. Let's check those out. Steam Charge Fists first. Boom. Steam Charge Fist, bro. More like Weak Fist. Deadly Shower. Okay. All right, that one was valid. Let's go ahead and get that last move. All right, we just got our final skill, Heavy Water Punch. Let's check that thing out. Boom. Wow, very underwhelming. It's literally basically just a slightly upgraded version of the first move. But after we get this fighting style to level 400, we'll finally be able to move up to the first upgraded fighting style, Superhuman. But after that, it's more of the same, more grinding. 399, I think this should be our last NPC. Hopefully, I'm gonna be mad if this ain't our last NPC. Bro, come on, bro. Why the game gotta troll me like this? This, for a fact, isn't my last NPC. There we go. Mastery 400. Let's go ahead and cross Water Kung Fu off the list. Now we can try getting Superhuman. As you can see right here, the requirement to get Superhuman is we need 300 mastery on Dark Step, 300 mastery on Electric, 300 mastery on Water Kung Fu, and 300 mastery on Dragon Breath. And it's also 3 million belly? Damn, I don't remember it being that expensive. But luckily, I do have almost 40 million belly, so I'm straight for that. With that said, though, let's go ahead and make our way over to Sea Castle, because that is where the trainer is. Bro, can I get on the boat? Bro, can I get on the damn boat? All right, there we go. We're on the boat. All right, here we are, Sea Castle. Let's go to the trainer over here. Martial Arts Master, boys. We done made it so far already. We started off with combat. We mastered all of the V1 fighting styles, and now we're gonna talk to this boy over here. Would you like to learn the Superhuman fighting style for 3 million? Say less. Sounds like music to my ears. Anyways, we have Superhuman unlocked, and you know what we gotta do now? You guessed it. More mastery grinding, because this requires 330 mastery to get the final ability. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a little pirate raid going on over here. I feel it. Okay, we get mastery from these NPCs, so let's go ahead and just farm these boys. We also get a fruit for completing the pirate raid. I think this is the last one right here, Ship Engineer, and we got the chop fruit. Also, we unlocked our first skill for Superhuman, Beast Owl Pounce. Let's go ahead and showcase it on none other than Boa Hancock. Let me actually do the wall strap right here. Just pack her up through the wall. Yes, sir. Pack her up through the wall. She can't even hit me. Fight back, Boa. All right, there we go. Yes, sir. 144 mastery. Damn, that wasn't even that much. All right, they telling me to Port Town. Let's go ahead and fight Stone once again. I'm trying to get the pilot helmet so we can get some extra speed, but I also need mastery, so it's 2 excuses I need to fight this boss. Oh yeah. Pack him up with them Sanguine M1s, bro. Pack him up with the Sanguine M1s. Look at this, bro's already dead. Also, we didn't get the pilot helmet. All right, it is what it is. 163 mastery, we getting up there. 181 mastery, we're almost about to get our second ability. Hey, we about to pack up the mammoth boss. He ain't gonna know what hit him, bro. Captain Elephant. More like Captain Dead. Never mind, I'm the one that's dead. All right, you know, while we're here, we might as well just do a quick little gotcha. Hopefully we get something good. I'm feeling lucky. Yo, Blizzard. Nah, that is insane. Right after I just said I was feeling lucky is crazy. We just got a title, luck of the draw. Nah, y'all gotta subscribe for that one, bro. Hit the subscribe button. We just pulled a legendary fruit. All right, beautiful pirates catching the 2v1 fight back combo. Back her up, and we got it. 214 mastery. We're almost there. Next up, Big Mom. Hopefully we'll get the second ability from this. If we don't get the second ability from this boss, I'm quitting the game. I'm uninstalling it. And Big Mom is done. There we go. I got the second ability, Thunderclap. I like the God Human version of this one better, but you know what I'm saying? It's cool. We had our fun fighting those bosses. Now it's time to get more efficient grinding. Let's get this mastery to 400. All right, here we go. We just unlocked Conqueror Gun. New ability and our final ability. I think this is 6th Realm Gun. Y'all see Rob Lucci use that on Luffy. Conqueror Gun. Boom. God Human's 10 times better though. Got to record this part, but we just hit 400 on Superhuman. I don't know if I could tell, I'm slowly losing brain cells. With that though, we have now mastered Combat, Dark Step, Electric, Water Kung Fu, Dragon Breath, and Superhuman. We're right around half of all the fighting styles. Now that we've mastered out Superhuman though, the next step is getting God Human. What the heck? Oh, my timer just went off, boys. My timer just went off. I'm about to tell you what that means. So I've had my alt account right here in this private server for roughly about 4 hours, and the reason why is because we need to spawn a dark beard to get a dark fragment. So hopefully the first chest I go with the Fist of Darkness is here. Never mind, we're gonna have to search for this thing. Just found the Fist of Darkness on my alt account. I ain't gonna lie, it took me like 20 minutes to actually find it, but now let me just teleport over to Dark Arena. Let's get this Blackbeard spawned. There we go. And now I'm about to get the easiest dark fragment ever, all because I decided to prepare and get my alt in here 4 hours ago, bro. Okay, boom. Let's pack this dude up. Imagine I also got the Dark Cape 2 first try. That'd be crazy. He's got 305,000 health, but since I've got the Buddha strats, shouldn't take too long to kill this bucko. He's got 150,000 health left. Bro's almost done for. Beast Owl Pounce. And let's end it off with the Thunder Clap. All right, there we go. We got a dark fragment. Now we gotta do that again. This is gonna be a big crucial step that's gonna pay off later on in the video, and y'all will see. But now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and get our next fighting style. For the next fighting style, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get Electric Claw right here, right at this guy. Previous hero. You seem to have potential. All right, if you go to the match and within 30 seconds, I'll consider telling you. All right, bet. Luckily, I have Mink V3, so we could probably make it there. Let's go ahead and make it back to the match in. Oh, we winning this 100%. We winning this 100%, boys. Come on. Let me use Flash Step. 20 seconds left. Keep going. All right, bro. We're gonna make it 100%. 15 seconds left. Come on. And yes, sir. Well done. All right, so now I gotta return back to him. Now that we completed his little task, we should be able to just talk to him. Would you like to learn electrical fighting stuff for 3,000 and 5,000 fragments? Wait, I don't have 5,000. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna buy the 16,000 fragments because I know I'm gonna need a lot more later. There we go, right there. And we have Electric Claw, one of my favorite visually looking fighting styles, but I never use this thing because I'm conditioned and spoiled by God Human. We only need 330 mastery to get the final ability of this, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and fight some bosses. Wait, what the hell? I just did the Buddha glitch. Look at this, bro. This looks goofy as hell. Say less. We about to fight this beautiful pirate. Sign me up, bruh. Sign me up, bruh. I think I should get at least my first ability. I will 100% get my first ability on this guy. All right, here we go. Last final hits. And boy is done for. Let's see how much mastery we get. Okay, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay. Give me the 110. All right, there we go. We got a first ability. For this first ability, we unlocked Electric Rampage. It's like a barrage type move, which you can hold. It also has a little lunge at the end. Very good for PvP and combo extenders. Forget all that though. We fighting Big Mom again, bro. By the end of this, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be tired of seeing me fight Big Mom so much. All right, but we'll Electric Rampage. Let's pack her up. Die. Big Mom. And there you go. Please give me the 200. Damn. That didn't even give me much mastery at all. Keel Admiral down. 193. Captain Elephant down. 217. Island Empress down. And we got our second ability, Lightning Thrust. This one's pretty similar to the first one, the Lightning Tackle of Electric. Pretty much the same premise, except this one actually grabs them so you can combo extend off of it. Overall, you know, pretty decent move. Now that we got the first core moves, let's grind out and get the rest of them.
A few minutes later.
All right, here we go. And mastery 400 for Electric Claw. We also got our final ability, Thunder Clap and Flash. boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's easily comboable. That's why Electric Claw is one of my favorites, I'm gonna be honest. But now that we've got Electric Claw out the way, we can either do Death Step, Sharkman Karate, or Dragon Talon. Let's spin this wheel to determine which one I'm gonna do next. I'm hoping it's Dragon Talon. That one's always fun to do. And we get Death Step. Death Step trainers right over here. I believe it's for you. All right, for you. Talk to me real quick. There we go. We learned Death Step. And we need 400 mastery to get the final ability. Mariah's asked me, you want to do bosses? Nah, we done enough bosses, bro. I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to be efficient. We will do more bosses later, but I don't really like Death Step that much, so I just want to speed run through this thing. I do a little drippy kicking them, though. Wait, look at me, bro. I do a little drippy. We gather all these boys up like these. Easy work, easy work. Where I got our first ability, Rocket Kick. It's a long range kick. I'm gonna get Death Step to 400 mastery real quick, then we'll do a move showcase afterwards.
A few minutes later.
385 and 400. All right, though, let's go for the move showcase. We have Wind Bullet, Vermilion Drill, and Maximum Overheat. So we have, well, first of all, let me just do Maximum Overheat. We have Rocket Kick, boom, and now it leaves a trail of fire AoE. Look at this, continually doing burn damage. Then we have Wind Bullet, which also leaves a trail of fire, also does burn damage. Then we have Vermilion Drill, which is actually a good barrage. Personally, not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I like all the other fighting styles better than this one, but let's move on to the next one, which will be Dragon Talon. Okay, interesting, interesting. I'll take that. I'll take that. Actually, bro, before we go ahead and get Dragon Talon, completely unrelated to the video, don't ask me why I bought one of Pokemon's cookies, bro. I'm about to try it right here. We're gonna give a quick little review. All this grind done got to me, man. I need a little snack. Let's see if this thing was worth it. 28 bucks for 4 bags. Let's see, bro. Let's see. So this is how they look, bro. This is how they look. Little dry cookies. All right, let's try it, bro. Whew, I need a beverage for that one, bro. That one felt like a Popeye's biscuit, bro. But overall, like the cookie, I'll probably give it like a 7. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Uzoth, my boy over here. What's good? What's poppin', bro? Would you like to learn Dragon Talon for 3,005,000 fragments? Say less. I do like this fighting style a lot, though. I never use it in PvP. I'm sure at this point, y'all can guess what I'm about to do, but we about to fight another big mom, boys. We about to do it. Let me just go ahead, glitch underground. Let me just M1 her like these, bro. She can't hit me now. All right, another big mom down. Got our first ability, Talon Lighter, and I'm gonna be honest, the first ability of this thing is the best ability of them. Boom. Look at that. You can't tell me that's not one of the best fighting style moves in the entire game, bro. They cooked with that one. They absolutely did. And another big mom down. And third big mom down. Man, I just did like 5 big moms, and I don't even have the second move yet. All right, here we go. We're 248 right now. As soon as I kill these buckos, we about to get 250. There we go. Ember Annihilation. I think this is a long range one. Yep, just a long range dragon ability. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a step down from the first ability, Talon Lighter. I mean, like, it ain't like this, but it's still a fire ability. I mean, you know, Ember Annihilation is cool. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. One more NPC, Talon Lighter. And we have the final move, the alt Internal Vortex. Or Infernal Vortex, my bad. I'm getting tired. All right, we just have 50 more mastery to go before we get full hundo. 393, almost there. And last but not least, boom, this last NPC right here. And 400 mastery. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Getting closer and closer to completing the goal, boys. Started off as just a bum noob with only combat, and now we've mastered Dark Step, Electric, Water Kung Fu, Dragon Breath, Superhuman, Death Step, Electric Claw, and Dragon Talon. We only have 3 left. Let's go ahead and get off of Dragon Talon and talk to Digrok, the Sharkman. Would you like to learn Sharkman Karate fighting stuff with 2.5 million and 5,000 fragments? Normally, you would need a little blue key, or yeah, blue key to talk to him, but I already did in second C, so we're just gonna go straight up buy it. Just one more fighting style to level up. Bro, the M1s for this one kind of look cool too, bro. It's like better than the Superhuman one. It's all like glowy light. We got our first skill available too, 12 water palms. Oh yeah, I like that one. I like that one. I feel like Sharkman Karate is really underrated. Like if there was one fighting style I would use other than Godhuman, it'd probably be this. Bro, this one's so easy to farm with. It has such a high AoE ability. Like, I like this. I like this, bro. Sharkman Karate for grinding is fire. Once we get our next ability, it's 7 mastery. All right, here we go. Boom, 200. We got our second ability, Pressure Vortex. Now I already know what this one is 100%, but I'm gonna show y'all anyways. Let's gather all these boys up because I think this is a good demonstration of how good the skill is. Let's jump up. Boom, Pressure Vortex. See that, bro? This is why I like Sharkman Karate for grinding. All the abilities are high AoE. Like, this is making my life so easy. The next ability at 300, we're 207, so we'll be there in just a slight bit.
A few minutes later.
All right, 399. Of course it's not 400. Of course it's not 400, bro. Every time I think it's the last mob, it's never the last mob. But this one is 400. This is the last fighting style I'll have to get up to 400. Final ability, though, Great Sea Spear. Let me gather up all these boys so you guys can see how OP this is. Like, for grinding, every single move is an AoE move, bro. grab. Look at this. Hold on. Let me jump up here. Gracie Spear. It grabs every single one of them. And it does crazy damage. So I think this is the easiest fighting style to grind with, man. But we now have Sharkmen mastered. That is majority of the fighting styles out the way, though. The only ones we have left are God Human and Sanguine Art. Now, to obtain God Human, we already have 400 master in all the fighting styles, but we still need some materials. We need 10 dragon scales, 20 fish tails, 10 mystic droplets, and 20 magma ores. Let me go ahead and check and see if I have any of those. Okay, I have 16 magma ores, 3 mystic droplets, 6 dragon scales, and 7 fish tails. Damn, we don't even have a single one. What the hell? All right, gotta get the grinding, boys. Gotta get the grinding. I'm gonna try to get the dragon scales first because those are the hardest one to get. They drop from these dragon warriors over here. Hopefully they drop them quick. I ain't trying to grind too damn long. There we go. 1 dragon scale. Just need 3 more. That actually took like 50 enemies just to get that 1 scale. That's kind of ludicrous, man. That's kind of ludicrous. See if this one will drop it. No scale. Also no scale. Also no scale. Bro, this is so dumb. This is so dumb, bro. Why aren't they dropping the damn scales? Finally, another dragon scale. Just need 2 more now, but I feel like that's gonna take forever. Another dragon scale. Finally, we got the last dragon scale. Okay, so that's crossed up the list. Next up, we have to get fish tails, mystic droplets, and magma ores. Can you teleport me to port, please, my boy? Thank you. Let's make our way to second sea because that's the only place you can get mystic droplets. All right, we're on our way to Skull Island to get those mystic droplets. They also have a very low chance of dropping the mystic droplets from my experience, so we're probably gonna be here for a minute because I need 7 of them. Oh, actually, never mind. I got that pretty quick. Okay, maybe these have a slightly higher drop rate. We just got 2 in a row, bro. Damn, these actually drop kind of common, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, this ain't going too bad. This ain't going too bad. And there we go, last mystic droplet there. Now I gotta make my way over to the first sea so we can get the remaining magma ores and fish tails. Wow, this is going a lot smoother than I remember, bro. Usually that took me a long time to get mystic droplets. All right, here we go. We're on the Magma Village Island. Let's go ahead and get these quick. If I remember correctly, these are really common. Yep, I already got one over there. So we should get these pretty quick. They shouldn't be too long. Not to mention we already have 17, so we only need 3 more. There we go. Another magma ore right there. All right, last magma ore right there. Let's make our way over to Fishman Island and get the fish tails. Then we can get God Human, boys. We're almost there. All right, here we go. We're on these underwater grunts now. This should be pretty quick. Yep, fishtail already. Damn, 2 already? Sheesh, that's gonna be easy. Rip Mirage said he about to sleep now. It's 5 a.m. for him. Hey, bro, I appreciate you so much, man. You done helped a lot with this video. Real one, bro. All right, last fishtail there. Let me go ahead and teleport back to Starter Town. Make our way to third sea. We about to get it, boys. This is it. Experienced Captain, here I come. All right, we're on our way to Turtle Island. All right, here we go. We gotta go up to this tree. Come down here. All right, here we go. Ancient Monk. Would you like to learn God Human fighting style for 5,005,000 fragments? Yes, I would. Here we go, boys. God Human. Takes 350 master to max this thing out, but we're about to get that real quick. Just you wait, boys. Give me 1 sec. Here we go. 349 and 350. We finally got the last move. It was a bit of a time skip, but y'all have seen me do enough damn grind in this video, damn it. All right, let's look at the moves. Soaring Beast, Heaven and Earth, and 6 Realm Gun. So basically, this is an upgraded version of Superhuman, which is a way better first move than Superhuman. Like that other one looked like Dragon Ball Z. This looks like 10 times more Dragon Ball Z. What am I even saying? Am I even speaking English? All right, Heaven and Earth, second move. So you see, I just tapped it right there. I tapped X right there. It had a little long range ability. But here's the thing. If you hold it, it does something else. So if you hold it, it turns into the same thing that Superhuman had, which is basically that long range, you know, wave, shock wave. Last ability we have is 6 Realm Gun, which is an improved version of Superhuman 1 as well. Now, if you ask me, this is the best fighting style in the game, but you could argue otherwise because there's still one more fighting style we have to obtain left. The newly added and most recent fighting style, Sanguine Art. But before we go ahead and try to do the steps to obtain Sanguine Art, we need to go back to my other alt's private server to fight another Darkbeard. All right, I got the Fist of Darkness on my alt account. Let me go ahead and spawn Blackbeard. There we go. Now I just have to fight him again. I can get that easy dark fragment. That's gonna set us up for later, boys. All right, boom. Let's back this boy up. So glad I had this alt being in here this entire time, man. If I didn't have this, I'd be out of luck later on. 181,000 health left. He almost done. Here we go. Last hit. And there we go. Easy dark fragment. I'll take it. Now we can move forward to getting Sanguine Art. All right, the first step to getting Sanguine Art is you have to go to Tiki Outpost, go to the top of this building and talk to this guy right here, Spy. I'm not even gonna listen to his dialogue. I'm just gonna ask for a bunch of clues. Wait, what? I don't know anything yet. What does that mean? All right, so I'm having my boy Swifty get the bribes instead. I don't know why it's bugging for me, but hey, man, it is what it is. But now what we gotta do is we have to sail out to Dangerous 6 Zone and hopefully we can get a frozen dimension to spawn. All right, here we go. We made it to Dangerous 6 Zone. Now we've literally just gotta keep sailing until we hopefully spawn the gate. It's crazy RNG, so we might be here for a while. Bro, we found it easily. I've never found a frozen dimension this easy. That is crazy. We found it within minutes, bro. We found it within minutes. Okay, so Leviathan's already here. This is easy work. This is easy work. rework. Let me switch to Dark Blade to get maximum damage. All right, boys. This is it, boys. This is it. The final fighting style. We're about to get it. All I gotta do is just not die. All I gotta do is just not die, bro. Let me go ahead and attack this segment. Boom, 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 boom. I'm happy, though. I've been grinding for over 12 hours in this video, trying to get God Human and all the other fighting styles. I did not want this to take long. It seems like M1s don't really work on this thing, so I have to use abilities. I'm gonna use my God Human ability. Maybe that'll work. Oh, that doesn't work either, bro. How do I deal damage? All right. I guess I just gotta try my best, huh? First segment about to be down right here. There we go. Got 4 Leviathan scales. Not that I need them, though. We got the Beast Hunter bolt. Next scale over here. All right, though. This segment's about to die. Water shower. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Next segment down. We just need like 2 more segments, I believe. Then we'll defeat this thing. They must have nerfed the RNG for this thing because that thing spawned quick. Either that or we just got insanely lucky. All right, here we go. Next segment down. Boom. There we go. And there we go. Last segment. I think now the Leviathan, we can just straight up fight him now. Let's go ahead and try. Must destroy segments first. Okay, so we still need 1 more segment before we can actually fight the actual Leviathan. Bro, this is so weird. We defeated all the segments, but it's saying like we need to defeat more segments. They're saying in chat it's bugged, it's lagged, it glitched. There's no shot. There's no shot. That is very disappointing, bro. That is so disappointing. So as it turns out, this Leviathan bugging thing has affected more people than me. In fact, it's turned out to be a bigger thing in general. There was a video posted right here where it happened to some other people. It's happened to countless other people in the Bloxers Discord. Leviathan cannot kill, so the Leviathan's bugged. Leviathan's bugged, bro. Leviathan's bugged now. So it seems like there's nothing I can do except for show y'all the process of how I attained Sanguine Art the first time. Yo, we found the gate. We found the gate, bro. We did it, bro. We did it. We need the boat to stay alive, bro. So we gotta kill the sea event by any means necessary. All right. Now no one get in the boat. Now no one get in the boat after this thing's busted. There we go. All right, let's spawn this thing. Let's spawn it. Spawn. All right, let's go. Round 2, baby. Now that we got the harpoon ship, we'll be able to get the heart, and this is the last step for us to get the fighting style, boys. We got this. We gotta let the boat not get destroyed, though. We gotta protect the boat. Let's go ahead and defeat the parts. Bro, I'm literally going through so much adrenaline right now, bro. It is literally 5 a.m. in the morning right now, bro. I'm so excited to get this fighting style. I'm so pumped. All right, that's 1 part down. We got this one over here. I'm gonna get working on this one. We're getting more Leviathan scales, too. There's about to be another part down right here. There we go. Boom. Greyhound. Magma shower. Okay, hold on. He flung me up. Ship's still alive over there. All right, bet. Over there. Volcanic storm. Boom. All right, magma shower. Let's get this work, boys. We're about to get this fighting style once and for all. I think that's all the segments. All right, now we just need to defeat the Leviathan. Let's see, is the boat still there? All right, boat is still there. This is peak. As soon as we defeat him, we have to use the harpoon and get the heart and bring it back to Tiki Town. Say less. We got this, boy. We got this. Leviathan, you about to get packed up, my boy. You about to get this vicious combo. Where'd that boy go? You ain't running, my boy. You is not running. Hold on, bro. I'm so pumped with adrenaline, bro. I'm so pumped. Let's hit him with these God Human moves. Volcanic storm. Yes, sir. Boom. Uh-oh, I'm about to die. Let me stop trolling. Let me chill. What the hell? What is this red zone? Oh my gosh, he just did some major attack. Bro has 92,000 health left. We almost done. Come on. Me just farming for hours just to even find him once. Grab my hound. There we go, right there. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to go get the ship. Harpoon. Use the harpoon to go get the heart. Shoot it. There we go. All right, now we need to bring the heart we just shot back to Tiki Town. That's how we can get the cold heart. This is so scary. We're literally just carrying the heart right there. If anything happens, this is GG's, bro. I might have to quit. Okay, we're in danger 3 zone right now. We're getting closer to Tiki Town. We're at level 2 medium. Okay. This is getting less and less scary. Also, our compass is showing us a quest. It says deliver frozen heart to Tiki Outpost. So I'm pretty sure everyone on the boat also gets the fighting style automatically. So this is a W, bro. Nah, Spooky said, imagine if Roblox crashes. Nah, don't even bring that upon us, bro. Don't even bring that upon us. We're getting closer to Tiki Outpost, though, bro. We're so close. We just need to make it there in one piece. Then we get the fighting style, bro. This is the last final step. So it looks like the game made it to where when you get the Leviathan heart, you automatically are out of the danger zone because we're still 2,000 meters away from Tiki, but we have no danger. We made it, bro. We made it. Look at this. Obtain Leviathan heart. All right, bet. Now what we do with the Leviathan heart, we have to go over to, I think it's this side over here. Actually, no, it's the other side. Now we talk to the initial NPC we talked to at the beginning of the video. Would you like to learn the Sanguine Art fighting style for 5,005,000 fragments? Golly, bro. This fighting style is insane, but we do have all that. We have 32 million and we have 12,000 fragments. Let's go ahead and unlock that. Sanguine Art learned. Yes, sir. So yeah, that's how you obtain it right there. Now let's go for a quick move showcase. I know this is a bit weird. Technically, we still master Sanguine Art, just not on the account I wanted to. But here's the M1s right here. You guys can see it has like long range. You know what I'm saying? It's very spammable. I really love these M1s. They cook with this one, bro. Next up, we have the Brain Dead ability, Blood Blade Drain. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you just lunge at them and then you suck their wait.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You suck up their health and then it regens your health. Yes, sir. I said it. Let me show y'all an example. All right, get me low, my boy. Get me low. There you go. He's going to get me at 7,000. Boom. Bloodbane drain. Now I'm back at 10,000. Next move, Scarlet Tears. A long range ability. Kind of similar to the God Human X. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really to it. It's just a long range ability. Last one, though, we have Devourer of Worlds. Basically, you shoot out one of these things and it has these like two part effect to it. It has the initial hit and then it has these little orbs that auto track. So even if you miss the move, if they're close to it, they're still going to be hit. Overall, man, I think Sanguine Art is a very fire fighting style. Like, it has a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying? I like God Human more, but I understand. Like, this fighting style is very brain dead at PvP because you can heal. And for myth number 1, Dragon East X does more damage than Dragon West X. I don't know if I believe that. I think it's actually the opposite, but we're here to find out. First one's first. Let me try Dragon East so we can test the damage out for that. Now, let me get my Fear Beautiful. There we go. Now, Transformation. All right, Dragon East. Infernal Pincer coming up. Let's see how much damage this does. 5,569. Ooh, that's fire, bro. That may be tough to beat. Now let's swap over to Dragon West. Full transformation ready again. And now the West Dragon transformation. Now let's do this one more time. Infernal Pincer with West Dragon. Let's see how much damage this does. And 4,401. So East Dragon X actually does more damage. Myth confirmed. That actually shocked me. Now that was pretty cool, but apparently this next one's supposed to be even better. If you set your home point at Snow Mountain in second C, use Buddha transformation, TP home, and unshift last second, it'll glitch the game. An interesting myth. Let's test it out. Teleport to Port Town, talk to experienced captain, and let's hit the second C. Now that we're in second C, we teleport over to Snow Mountain, and we have to find this NPC right here. Let me talk to him, set our spawn point home. Just to make sure this works, I'm gonna go teleport to a different area, then do the glitch. Let me just go somewhere random like mansion. All right, now we equip Buddha, press shift, start teleporting home. And right when it gets to 1 second, we unshift. 1, boom. Oh, it actually worked. We actually got pushed under the map. Yo, that's actually lit. I didn't think this would work, bro, but this pushed us straight under the map. So this is what Snow Mountain looks like under. That's a pretty cool myth, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this could be a fire area to hide some fruits if you ever just pulled a bunch in a server. But moving on to myth number 3, you can M1 sea beast with the gas fruit. This one, I have no clue if this is real. I think this guy's straight up lying. And for this one, I've headed back to third sea just to make this as quick as possible. We're gonna go over teleport to Tiki Outpost and spawn a boat. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the gas fruit to make sure we can use this when the CB spawns. There we go, equip. And now we're just gonna sail out to danger level 3 to 5 to get a higher chance of getting a CB. With this method, we should get one pretty quick. Okay, we're in danger level 1, now danger level 2, and danger level 3. All right, we should be getting a CBs any minute now. And finally, CBs right here. All right, now we have the moment of truth. Can we M1 this thing with gas fruit? Let's see. Oh, we actually can. Yo, the base M1s of gas fruit actually work on the CBs. Look at that, 5,810 damage. I actually didn't know that. This is something I just learned. This is actually fire. Full transformation ready. Okay, now we get to see if this works with the full transformation. All right. Oh, and it does. Now let's see the damage the full M1 with gas transformation could do. All right. Over 5,169. Oh yeah, this may be the new best CBs farming fruit right here, bro. I actually didn't believe this, but this is crazy. Now that there was just 3 of the total 50 myths we have to bust in this video. And trust me, the last one just may shock you. But moving on to myth number 4, Human V4 got nerfed. Wait, what? There's no way they'd nerf one of the worst races in the game already. We gotta test this out. Shop, scroll down, race change, 90 Robux. Let's see if we can get human first try. And we get angel. Okay, you know what? Let's do this another time. Human second try, maybe? Human second try? Rabbit. Well, you know what they say, boys. Third time's the charm. We gonna get it this time. Human race. There we go. Sheesh. Actually, third try. Now we just gotta get our race V4 bar full. All right, we got race V4. Now let's test this thing out. Let's see what got nerfed about this. All right, let me go ahead and use R. They said something about the invisibility. Wait, what? Only the first teleporter to the 3 actually makes you invisible now. Why would they do that? I didn't even think it was true that Human V4 got nerfed, but apparently it is. Look, we're gonna get all 3 flash steps available. I'm gonna use the first one. We're invisible. That's the feature it's supposed to do, but the other 2 no longer make me invisible. Why? And on top of that, apparently the rage meter also got nerfed. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as it did before. This is disappointing. This is already kind of a mid-race compared to the other ones. Why would you do this, Blox step? So sadly, that's myth true. Well, I definitely ain't using this race anymore. But now for myth number 5, if you type WinterKloudz in chat and roll, you get a mythical. All right, let's try this out. Let's go to Turtle Mansion. And I think he typed it out like this. WINT3RKL letter 0 UDZ. All right, we typed that in chat. Let's send it. Now let's talk to the Blox Gotcha. Let's see what we get. And we get a light fruit. Okay, so that is myth busted. That definitely did not work. But appreciate y'all sending that one in anyways. Now that one may not have been that interesting, but I think that's gonna change for myth number 6. If you use F ability on Transform Western Dragon, it's faster than Light's Flight's F ability. This one I'm interested to find out. So how this is gonna work is me and my friend are gonna race all the way from Port Town to Hydra Island. Whoever gets there first wins the race. Let me go ahead and transform. And now let's get this race started in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, let me go ahead and use my F ability. Let's fly and let's see which one of us gets there first. I'm actually thinking that the dragon will get there first. Let me see. Draconic Soar. All right, and looks like I may have gotten here first. Damn, they're way behind. Yo, Dragon F is that much faster than light? That's crazy. So that is actually myth confirmed. Dragon West F is way faster than light. It's not even close. Woohoo, first place. All right, bro, it wasn't even close, bro. Go ahead and take that out. That one was actually pretty wild. But moving on, in third sea, if you join a raid, then quickly rush out and sit on a boat, it will glitch the boat in the raid. I have a hard time to believe in this one, but let's go ahead and try it out. So I don't even know how we're gonna even time this one. What would be the best way to time this? You know, I have an idea. I'm gonna teleport over to Peanut Land just because the teleport point's really close to the docks. We're gonna go to this NPC right here, spawn a sentinel, and then we're gonna try to do this as quick as possible. All right, let me pull up this fruit for the raid ship. Let's just get any random raid ship. We have to do this really quick to see and test if this myth actually is true. All right, we got the raid ship. Let's summon this. Quickly go over to Peanut Land. All right, let me sit down, and let's see. Will it get teleported in an actual raid? Loading map. Oh, it did. This actually got teleported in the raid. Look at that. I'm actually drowning underwater. So we just brought a whole random ship in this raid. That's crazy, bro. What? I didn't think this myth would work, but that turns out to be true. And our plan was a W. Now for myth number 8, it was true in the previous updates, but did it get patched this update? Rubber is immune to guns, but Skull Guitar X skill still stuns it. Let's test it out. So to test this, I got my ult account here with the rubber fruit eaten. You guys can see normally skills don't hit him at all. You guys can see I'm doing Soul Guitar M1, Soul Guitar Z. None of that hits him. But let's see if Soul Guitar X stuns him. Oh, it does still. He got pushed up in the air and he was stunned for a second. So this myth is true. It's still in the game. It hasn't been removed. If you switch from permanent kitsune to permanent dragon quickly, your fear meter will say one tail. Not quite sure what he means by that, but let's test it out. All right, so we equip permanent kitsune and then we switch over to permanent dragon really quick, I guess. How are we supposed to do that though? Let's see. Oh, it actually does it. One tail. This is supposed to say fury meter, but the text from kitsune actually transferred over to this and it's saying one tail instead. Myth confirmed. Now, although that myth wasn't the craziest one, this next one might surprise you. CDKX skill ignores the dragon defense buff. This one is interesting to me because in One Piece, the only person to ever give Kaido a scar was Kozuki Oden, the owner of Crystal Katana. So I'm interested to find out if this one is actually true, because that'd be canon. All right, now to test this out effectively, we're going to run a few tests. Got my ult right here. He's got Dragon Fruit equipped. I'm going to use a Sanguine Art move when he's untransformed and then test it again with transformation to see the damage difference. So with Sanguine X, it does 4,019. Now, if I go over to my ult and transform him into Dragon, now he has defense boost, so my moves should do less. Let's do Sanguine X again, and now you guys can see it only does 1,607. Now, let's switch over to sword stats, test the same thing except with CDKX. All right, CDKX in base does over 5,800 damage. Okay. Literally did like almost half his health. Now let's try it on the transformation again. Let's see if this is true. Does this actually bypass defensive boost? 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, wait, that's true. It's true. It didn't do quite as much damage, but normally any other sword ability would not be dealing 5,000 damage to dragons. Myth confirmed, bro. CDK actually bypasses most of the defense boosts from dragons. But does this work for CDKZ? All right, let's use Revolving Ravager. Let's see. Nope. CDKZ doesn't do nearly as much damage as it would have. Now, this next myth was sent in by the same guy that just sent in the last one. And he's saying East Dragon has more of a defense boost than West. Well, let's see if that's true once and for all. All right, we're going to do the same test on this West Dragon. I'm going to use Scarlet Tear by Sanguine Art. Let's do that. We can see this does 16,7 damage. Now let's run the same test on my Eastern Dragon alt count. All right, there he is up there. Now let's use Scarlet Tear and find out. Ooh, it does 1607. So this myth is actually busted. They both have the same defense boost. If you use Portal C in the middle of a raid and go anywhere, you'll still get credit for the raid. Really? You can get credit for the raid even if you're not even in the raid? I find that hard to believe. To test this, I got my boy Nutty. He's gonna carry me through a raid while I just kick back and teleport to random island. Let me teleport to the raid room. All right, we're in the raid room. I'm just gonna get an easy normal raid. That way he can actually finish it nice and quick. Flame raid right there. Let's get the chip. Raid start now. Loading map. All right, so the plan is the moment this thing starts and I touch down, we're gonna teleport over to some random island. All right, island 1 on raid. This is about to get started. Let me just wait till the NPC spawn. 3, 2, 1. All right, raid's officially started. Let me teleport to, I don't know, remote island. Oh, it actually worked. You're actually able to teleport, bro. But look, it's still showing the time left to complete the raid, even though I'm not even on the raid island. I think this one may actually be true, boys. It's even showing me when the raid island complete, island 1 complete. Yeah, this has got to be true, bro. This has actually got to be true. And you know what? We're going to take it a step further. Not only we're going to test if we actually get credit for the raid, I'm going to go over to Flame Fruit to see if we also get teleported to the Awakening room. All right, that's island 2 cleared right there. Now island 3 cleared. Island 4 cleared. Now the moment of truth. Will we get credit for this or will this myth be false? And oh, we actually got credit. 1,000 fragments and we got teleported to the raid room. Look at this. Straight teleport to the raid room. So that's 100% myth confirmed. That's insane. I didn't think that would work. Myth number 13. Using Awakened Ife on a Slowpoke will fling you. Interesting. I actually have a place in mind we might be able to test this out on too. We're gonna go to Snow Island. I believe this place has a slope somewhere. Yep, right here. I think this qualifies as a slope. Now we switched over to Awakened Ice, equip, and let's find out. Will this fling us? Let's use ice skating. Doesn't look like it's doing anything right now. Maybe we're doing this wrong, or maybe the slope's not high enough. I mean, we're kind of flying in the air right now. Hold on, let me do that again. Let me go up this slope. We're kind of flying a little bit, but not really like flinging like he said it would. I don't know. So far, this is looking like it's myth busted. Oh, this one's kind of flinging us. This one's, that actually flung us. That actually flung us. It looks like you have to be on a really steep slope for it to activate though. So I take back what I said. This is myth confirmed. If you unstore fruit and leave the game, it will store itself. Hoo-wee, boys. Hoo-wee. I heard they added this feature to the game, and you know what? To fully test it out, the validity of it, I'm gonna unstore my Dragon West fruit. We're gonna find out once and for all if this is true, bro. Let me leave the game with the Dragon West. Let's hope we don't lose it. 3, 2, 1, leave. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so upset if we lost our dragon fruit. I'm gonna be so upset. We had 3 Dragon Wests. I'm gonna rejoin the private server. If we don't have all 3, this myth is false. I just put one of my dragons on the line. Let's hope it's true. Here we are, the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's spawn in our Marines and let's check the inventory. Items, treasure, and oh, we actually got all 3 of our Dragon Wests. So that's myth true. Fire. I'm so glad they added that feature to the game, boys. So now we know, ladies and gentlemen, if you disconnect with a rare fruit, your fruits are safe. Now that last one was pretty cool. But moving on to myth number 15. Falcon makes your jumps higher, and if you switch fruits, the higher jumps will stay if plumage is activated beforehand. So the first part of that myth isn't actually really a myth, it's just a fact. If you eat the Falcon fruit and equip plumage, it does increase your jump distance. So for example, let's say I double jump right now, I would say the jump distance is about 2 of these doors in terms of length. But if we equip Falcon, activate plumage, you will see the double jump distance is much further than that. Now I'd say we're probably jumping like 3 of these total door lengths. But now let's find out if the double jump distance stays if you switch over to another fruit. So let me go ahead and just equip, like, I don't know, the ice fruit, and let's find out. Will we still get the jump boost? 3, 2, 1. Oh, yep, we still get the jump boost. We get the increased jump range. Now, I don't know what you're going to do with this information, but I guess if you want to jump higher, equip Falcon, activate plumage, and switch to a different fruit. Activating V3 while transforming on Buddha, then untransforming leaves the V3 effect giant. All right, that was easy enough to test. So all we got to do is go over to the Buddha fruit, activate V3, then untransform. Let's see. All right, let's do shift, and let's wait for it to get off cooldown. Now let's activate V3 and unshift. Oh, that's actually true. Wait, that looks weird, bro. That looks weird, bro. That's actually a weird glitch. But myth confirmed, and that was really not that much of an interesting one. I'm not gonna lie, but the next one just might be. Jump dashing and doing an M1 with Sogotar will boost you further. Yes, I heard something about this peeping around in the PvP community, but I haven't quite mastered this myself. So obviously we know regular dashing gives you mobility in the game, and then adding a jump tier dash increases the distance you go. But apparently this guy's saying adding Sogotar M1 jump dashing at the same time makes it go even further. All right, let's test this out. I'm gonna jump right here, and we'll see how far we go. That's a jump dash. Okay, this is the distance we went from right there. Now let's add in a Sogotar M1. I think the timing may have to be good on this. Oh, we definitely went further. I think last time we went right about here, and this time we went a couple studs further down. So this myth is true, but if you want to take it even a step further, you'll go to items, accessory, and equip something like Kitsune Ribbon, which increases the dash distance you go. And now let's see the type of distance we go with this. Oh, that's even further than I was before. Oh yeah, that's fire. Hey, myth confirmed that this was actually a W one. I think I might actually add this to my PvP skill arsenal. West Dragon has better healing than East Dragon. Not gonna lie, I have no clue how I'm gonna be able to even effectively test this, but we're gonna try our best. All right, here's the plan. I'm in Dragon West right now, and my friend Nutty down there is gonna hit me with an attack, and I'm gonna time how long it takes me to heal back to full on my stopwatch here. We're gonna do the same thing with Dragon East. All right, let me say get ready to him in chat. Okay, I'm gonna tell him, okay, he's holding his attack right now. Let me type go, and the moment he attacks me, I'm gonna activate this timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see, let it go. He said Paradise Waterfall in chat. All right, I've activated my timer. Let's see, we haven't begun regenning just yet, and it's just beginning now. Okay, we're at 10,000 health, and the timer's been going on for 10 seconds right now. Let's see how long it takes us to get to max. We're at 11,000 health now 12,000, and finally we're at max. It took 30.84 seconds on the timer to heal to max, and that's with Dragon West. Now we swap over to Dragon East. Full transformation ready. Now let's do this again. Let me tell him get ready again. He's got his move charged. Let me type go. Let me time this right when he uses it. There we go. Timer started. He just attacked me. I got the timer going. Let's see how long it takes us to get the full now. We're at 12,000 health. We're approaching the same time on the timer right now, and it looks like we are back at full. 30.50, pretty much the same. So this myth is false. The regen is the exact same. Now that one may not have been true, but let's see if this next one is. Ghoul V4 healing gears does not work against someone with Draco V4 reflect gears. So are they saying Draco V4 reflect negates the heal from Ghoul? Well, only one way to find out. Luckily for me, I do have the Draco race on this account, and I got it with V4 with the reflect gears. So let me go ahead and talk to this NPC over here, Dragon Wizard. Let me switch back to Ghoul. There we go. Now just to explain a little further what I meant by the Ghoul gears, Ghoul V4 has an ability called Blood Siphon, which makes it to where all attacks have life leech, about 10% on NPCs and about 24% on players. Meaning whatever attack he does to me should end up healing. But the Draco V4 gears has reflecting damage, basically meaning any damage you deal to me gets reflected back to you. So I'm actually curious to find out which of this myth is true. All right, I got my boy with the Ghoul race right here. He's saying W avatar. Oh, hell nah. All right, let's get each other V4. All right, I'm getting close to getting my full bar. He's got Ghoul V4. I don't have my V4 quite yet. All right, there we go. Now he is right around half health, which is perfect. Now all he has to do is attack me, and let's see if he gets the Blood Siphon. Go ahead and attack my boy. Oh, wait. Oh, he's still getting the Ghoul V4 Siphon, but I'm also reflecting the damage to him. How does that work? So Ghoul V4 Blood Siphon actually goes through Draco V4 Reflect. That is interesting. He said in chat, yeah, I am getting Siphon. Do you know what that means, boys? This myth is false. Blood Siphon definitely works on Draco V4 Reflect. Is Ghoul V4 low-key a Draco V4 counter? Hey, we found that out today. And while we're on the topic of V4s, for myth number 21, if you eat a fruit at the same time you activate V4, you stay in a weird spot. All right, let's see what happens. First things first, let me get another fruit out. Now let's go ahead and go V4. I don't even know how we're gonna do the timing for this one, bro. We gotta be like really quick with the timing of this, but we're gonna try to do our best. All right, let me try to do this. Let me do this. Let me click eat. Okay. Wait. I can't even do that at the same time, bro. Can I even do that? No, I can't even time that. Let's give it one more try. This time I'm going to activate V4 first, then try to eat the fruit after. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe we got to try to do it at the same time somehow. All right, I got V4 once again. This time I'm going to try to have the text queued up and do it at the same time. Error, stop using your ability first. Wait, so you can't even do this. How do you even test this? It stuns you when you use V4. If I eat it before and do V4, I'm still in an animation and can't do anything. So this myth is false. It just doesn't work. Moving on now, though. Blizzard Flight can stop dragon moves. That's just straight up cap. Like, there's no way Blizzard Flight can stop dragon moves. But that's what we're here to test, man. All right, we got my Fury Meter charged. Let me go ahead and transform. All right, now I got my friend here with Blizzard. Let me go ahead and hold an ability, and let's see how this goes. All right, I'm going to hold Infernal Pincer. He's just going to use Flight on me, and we're going to see if it interrupts. All right, he's about to use Flight. Let's see. Nah, it's not interrupting anything. I'm still holding this thing, but I will say the damage that's doing is actually kind of crazy. So this myth is false. It is definitely not true, but hey, Blizzard may actually be a counter to dragon. But unfortunately, this myth is bust. But moving on to myth number 22, we have God Mode Glitch, which gives you invincibility to NPCs, and you're able to achieve this with the Buddha Fruit. Sounds too good to be true, but hey, we're here to test these myths, so let's see if he is spitting facts or just lying. So according to his instructions, all we have to do is transform into Buddha, stand in water, but make sure we're not drowning, and then flash step into water right before we're about to start drowning. I don't understand. These instructions make no sense, but let's go ahead and test it out. All right, is that it? Is that all we do? I'm not understanding how this is working, bro. Maybe we have to do this with Unawakened Buddha. All right, let's try this again with Unawakened Buddha. Let's stand the water, and just before we're about to take drowning damage, we flash step. Wait, it wouldn't let me flash step. One more try, boys. One more try. We're gonna do this like really quick, as quick as I possibly can. Okay, did that work that time? I started drowning, then I flash stepped. Okay, let me see. He said once you do this, you should enter a state where NPCs can't hit you. Let's see if it worked. All right, let me go up to this NPC here. Let me hit him. NPCs are definitely hitting me. Yeah, I am definitely taking damage, so that doesn't work, bro. Just straight up capped for the vid. Hey, myth false. Myth busted. But just because that one was capped doesn't mean this next myth won't be. If you instantly hold out smoke when transforming to Kitsune, when you untransform, the smoke will be invisible. This used to be a glitch to make your character invisible in the game, but they patched that. Apparently, though, you can make the fruit go invisible, so let's find out. All right, I got Kitsune equipped. Now, hopefully, I have a smoked fruit. That'd be actually embarrassing if I didn't have a smoked fruit. Yep, got one right there. All right, let's add it to my backpack. Now we've got to get our full tails equipped. All right, tails are full. We can see we have smoked fruit. It's physical. You're able to see it. It's solid. Now let's transform. Quickly pull it out. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe I timed that wrong. Let's try that again. One more time. Boom. Oh, wait, I think it worked. I can't see the smoke fruit. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. Oh, the smoke fruit's actually invisible. Look, you guys can see I'm tabbed in on it right now, but you actually can't see the fruit. So invisible smoke fruit glitch is true, I guess, but it's not as cool as it used to be. Before, it used to actually make the Kitsune invisible. So like I would transform the Kitsune form, pull out the smoke fruit, and you wouldn't be able to see me at all. Now it's kind of lame. It just makes the fruit disappear. I don't understand how this is useful. Cool thing though is it can work with other fruits. This is how it looks with the portal fruit, although you can still see the clouds of the portal fruit. Next myth, Shark Anchor X move
move bypasses any fruit defense. I find that hard to believe. Now, there's one quick and simple way we can disprove this myth. I'm gonna use Shark Anchor X on my ult right here. Let's see how much damage that does. 4,985. Now let's have him transform the dragon and try it again. If this doesn't go through the defense moves to do the same amount of damage, then this myth is automatically false. Let's find out. Armor breaker. And this only did 2,941. Myth busted. If you were in T-Rex transformation and do the C move on the floor of the ocean, you will go under the ocean. I like the sound of this one. Let's test it out. Let's go ahead and equip T-Rex. Now I gotta get enough Fury meter to transform. There we go. Fury meter full. Now let me go ahead and transform into T-Rex. And let's see if this is true. Now normally we'd take damage from water. Let me use Hunter's Rage. Uh-oh. It's just killing me. It didn't do anything. Now he said T-Rex C in water. Did he mean T-Rex F? Okay, let me test this out. T-Rex F didn't do anything either. Let's try this a few more times, but first let me go ahead and switch my race. We're gonna get Shark. All right, there we go. Shark race right there. We're ready to test this out. All right, let's try this one more time. It's Hunter's Rage. That didn't make me go into the water. What about Gigantic Leap? That didn't make me go into the water either. But what if we try to aim Hunter Rage at the ground? Let me see. Nope, it just doesn't work. All right, myth busted. Moving on to our next myth. If you activate Ghost and switch over to Dragon, it'll be a Ghost Dragon. Easy myth to test. Let's make this quick. Equip Ghost. Now I'm gonna let myself die on purpose for my ult account so it can activate the second life of Ghost. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get him down. Here we go. Let's go ahead and kill him. Now you guys can see I'm translucent. Now I gotta wait till I'm out of combat, switch to Dragon, and we'll see if this works. I think I'm gonna go Dragon East for this one. Moment of truth. Let's see it. Oh, that's a Ghost Dragon. That's so fire, bro. That's so fire. Myth confirmed, man. Combat logging reduces your bounty less than it normally would. We got ourselves a bit of an interesting one. So to test this, I'm gonna calculate how much bounty I'd lose from me dying to my ult versus if I combat logged my ult. So let me let him attack me real quick. Let me let him hit me with a few abilities. All right, let me do that. And then I'm just gonna reset. You guys can see we lost 36,400 bounty, which effectively put me at 29.96 million bounty. But if I were to get back to 30 million, then combat log, how much would I lose then? All right, now I've gotten back to 30 million bounty. I got my other ult right here. I'm gonna get myself combat logged on this, and then we're gonna leave. All right, let me go ahead and leave the game. There we go. I combat logged. Now we're gonna log back in. We'll see how much bounty I lost. We're logging in game, and now it says you combat logged. Last time you played, your bounty has been penalized. We're at 29.9, but if we look at our crew, we'll see we're down to 29.96. So this myth is false. You lose the exact same amount of bounty whether you die or you get combat logged. Interesting information. Moving on though, if you transform with Kitsune and press your aura hotkey, then untransform, your body won't show the aura. Bit of a weird myth, more like a glitch to be honest, but let's try it out. All right, I'm at 3 tails, and now we're at full. All right, so I guess all I got to do is just activate aura and then untransform. Oh, he's right. It doesn't show it, but it looks like it does show it with your weapons, but it doesn't appear on the body. Not bad, not bad. That's actually pretty cool. Might use that for thumbnails, no cap, bro. Look at this. Aura on the weapons, but not on the body. Nice, man. If you switch the Perm Buddha while Diamond and Crust skill is activated, you get both Shield, Diamond, and Buddha. I don't even know if this one's possible, but I guess we could try it. I think how we're gonna have to do this is I'm gonna have to try to press in Crust at the same time while switching over to Buddha. So let me get Buddha over here. Let me actually pull out a auto clicker. And here's how we're gonna have to do this, man. Here's how we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna put my auto clicker on right here, and then I'm gonna do Encrust. I've got my auto clicker ready. You guys can see it's activating. Now I'm gonna try to do Encrust at the same time as equipped in Buddha. Air, disable your transformation first. All right, we gotta try this again. Let's try this one more time, boys. 3, 2, 1, and Crust equipped. Air, disable your transformation first. Yeah, that doesn't work, bro. That doesn't work. I don't know. Maybe the timing is off on that, but so far it looks like a myth busted. Myth number 30. I don't know if it was already in the game, but the Awakening NPC, which awakens our fruit, is now our avatar. Really? They made that change? I don't remember them making that change, boys, but we about to go test this out right now. Find out once and for all. All right, let me go to the raid room. We're gonna go ahead and just get a quick chip. We're gonna do like a flame raid, then we'll switch over to flame, and we'll see what the Awakening NPC looks like. Flame raid chip. All right, there we go. Now let's test this out. All right, right at the end of this raid, let's go ahead and see if this myth is true. Last NPC right here, and here we are. Is the Awakening our NPC or is it the same as before? Oh, what the heck? It really is us. Bro, I didn't even realize that, huh? Myth confirmed. But why bro looks so goofy? He do not look like me. Next myth though, if you use StarCodeKloudz, you'll roll a dragon fruit. Hey, I like this one. First things first, let's buy some Robux. Kind of interesting because I'm buying Robux using my own code, so I'm like giving myself money. But let's activate StarCodeKloudz. There we go. Now let's buy Robux. Authorizing payments, and there we go. Now let's go in game. Let's see if this helps us get ourselves a dragon fruit, boys. Blox fruits, gotcha. Give me the dragon fruit. Give me the dragon fruit. I need everybody to use this code, man. I need everybody to use this code. And we get spin fruit. Yeah, that definitely
didn't work, but hey, still use WinterKloudz when buying Robux to support your boy. No extra cost to y'all, but it gives a little extra support to me. If you have an item like Pale Scarf, use E and switch to another accessory, you will still have the Pale Scarf effect. This myth is funny enough because I already have the Pale Scarf equipped. So basically what this does is increase the distance that your Ken can go. So if I click E, you guys will see, I'll see my Alt Draconic 08 over there. And the distance of this actually goes really far. Like I can go all the way on this mountain and I can still see his name over there. But if we unequip the Pale Scarf, you guys will see, I can't see him from this distance. Now to test this myth, all I have to do is equip Pale Scarf, click E. You guys can see I can see him. Now we'll go equip another accessory, Leviathan Shield. Let's see. And I still can see him. Okay, so this is true. But of course, the moment you unactivate E or lose your Ken, it goes away. But I'm pretty sure all of you guys knew about that myth. That's been in the game for a while. But this next one, I guarantee some of y'all didn't know. With the new gifting system, if you give someone a permanent fruit, it stores in the inventory rather than redeeming as soon as possible like previous update. To put this to the test, I'm going to be gifting my alt account a permanent fruit that he already has, which you wouldn't have been able to do in the previous update, and let's see what it does. Now to do this, I'm going to gift this account a permanent fruit I know he already has, and for this one, we're going to do Rocket. Normally, you wouldn't be able to even gift them a permanent fruit in the previous update if they already have it, but we are able to gift them it right here, and it just sent to him. Now, if we go on my alt account right here, you can see there's a notification at the shop icon. We go to unclaimed gift, and once we claim it, it won't activate right away. It'll just automatically store in our inventory, as you guys can see this text right here. There you guys see it. Permanent Rocket in my inventory versus just being equipped automatically. Myth confirmed. Actually, it wasn't a myth. That was literally just a fact, but I thought it was interesting. Now, we all know about the Venom Fruit passive ability, where the lower health you are, the faster the flight goes. And for the next myth, someone is saying that the Sound Fruit gets faster the lower health, just like Venom. I personally never knew about that, so we're about to test that ourselves. Now, Sound Fruit is already pretty decently fast. This is the base speed it moves right here, and it gets even faster once this tempo meter comes full. Now we get a little speed boost and we're moving even faster. But apparently, according to this guy, the lower health you are, the faster it is. So let me go ahead and get myself low with my alt real quick. I'm gonna get myself like one tap. All right, we're 2,800 health. Now let's move. I don't notice it going any faster at this moment, but let's see now. Now that we got tempo meter activated, oh, this actually does feel like quite a bit faster, but it's not like Venom where it gets significantly faster. I would say this is like minimally faster, but I'd still say that's myth confirmed. Now there's no way this next one is true, but apparently using V4 in hybrid dragon mode will drain Fury meter faster. I have no clue how that's even true or how those correlate. Let me go ahead and equip to the dragon fruit. Let's test this out. All right, I got my V4 right here, and I've got enough bar to go hybrid form. We've activated V4. Now let me go hybrid, and let's see. Does the Fury meter go down faster? It is going down pretty fast right now. I don't remember it going down that low. If I remember, it used to actually take like little to no Fury meter. Wait, it actually just stopped right there. It was going down, but now it stops. It's not taking it anymore. Well, in order to get a proper confirm or bust, we have to kind of use this without V4. So I'm gonna wait till this V4 runs out, then we'll test it again. All right, our V4 is run out, and I have the same amount of hybrid meters I did when I activated V4. Now let's transform, and it looks like it's draining the same. So that myth is actually false. I don't think V4 changes your hybrid meter at all. But moving on to the next myth, we're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. When you leave the game, the background will change depending on the island that you are on. Example, you left in Sea Castle, the background will be Sea Castle. All right, so I'm at Skull Island right now, and if what this guy said is true, once I leave the game and rejoin, the background of Skull Island should be on the menu. Let's find out. Let me leave the game. Now let's rejoin, and nope, the background is Kingdom of Rose. So yeah, this myth is just not true at all. Yeti is immune to lava like leopard. Obviously, what that guy said is true, at least about the leopard part. If you transform a leopard and go on lava, you guys can see I don't take any lava damage, and that is because technically I'm not even standing on it. You can see I'm levitating above it by a little bit. Let's see if this is true for Yeti though. All right, equip, Yeti activated. Now let's transform and find out. Oh, damn, I just took a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, that is not true. That is not true whatsoever. You will very much die. It almost looked like Yeti took like 2 times lava damage as well, because look, this is how much damage I take normally. I feel like I died even quicker with Yeti. Myth is bust. But will this next myth be bust? Factory staff NPCs uses 3 different fruits: spike, smoke, and bomb. I only really remember factory staffs ever using spike. I can't ever recall them using bomb or smoke. So we gotta definitely test this one out, bro. My Blox fruits knowledge is about to be put to the test, boys. Let's find out. Teleport to cafe. Let's go up to these factory NPCs. Let's see. Let me see if this one has a fruit. Usually they only activate their fruit when you go a little bit far distance. Yep, this one has spike. This is what I expect, and this is what I usually see. Let's go up to a different one. Let's see if we see anything different. Let me attack this guy now. What fruit does this one have? This one has smoke. Oh, that is true so far. Okay, bro, I don't ever remember any of these guys having anything other than spike. What the heck? Let's see if they also have bomb. Let me go up to this one. Does this one have the bomb fruit? This one does have the bomb fruit. What? Bro, I swear, I promise you, I never remember these NPCs having 3 different fruits. I only recall them having spike. But hey, myth confirmed. I feel like that's been in the game for a long time. I just never knew about it. Now, we saw that Yeti wasn't immune to lava, but what if there was a way your character could be immune to lava without having to transform? Well, according to this guy, if you hold the jump button on the lava, it won't take damage. Well, let's find out. Let's teleport to lava. Let's hold jump. Oh, wait, this is actually true. Yo, we're literally like jumping right now, 10 technically moving and touching the lava, not a bit of health is being taken from me. Let me see if it'll work if we move. Yo, we're taking literally no damage. What if we throw in dashes in there? Oh, this works completely. So if you just hold the jump button, you just take literally no damage from lava whatsoever. Myth confirmed. This is actually a W fact. Although still be careful around lava because you can still get pushed in by a skill. Now for this next myth, we're actually gonna have to go in first sea for the first time of the video. And that is because apparently control could kill every NPCs on every first sea island by hitting it with a brigade. Hey, only one way to find that out, man. Only one way to find that out. I like that we're getting some control myths in here too, because apparently control is gonna get reworked soon. Let me summon this boat dealer. Let's summon a brigade. And now let's do this. Control area. Actually, no, I'm gonna put this more in the middle. I'm gonna put this more in the middle. All right, control area. Yep, right there. All right, now let's get the brigade, levitate this thing, and let's throw it out over here. Can this one-shot every NPC on this island? And the answer is no, because it literally didn't even kill a single one of them, bro. That's insane. Not even a one? Okay, what if I summon a grand brigade instead? Let me see. This has to one-shot the NPC. All right, let me levitate that. Okay, let me throw it down here. Will this kill any islands on this? It killed 3. Yeah, this myth is false, bro. I didn't even one-shot any of the NPCs on the first island I tested it on. We're not trying this out on any other island. Next myth, Love Z has infinite range. I think he meant to say Love X because Love Z very much has limited range. We're gonna test out both though. Now this myth actually was 100% true in the previous update. I even tested this one myself. You would be able to hit an enemy from one island all the way up to the other side of the sea with Cupid Zone. But I think this isn't true anymore. First of all, let's check out Heart Shot. Let's see the range of this. There's a guy over there. I see him over there. Let me see if this will reach him. No, that didn't even reach close. Heart Shot is definitely not infinite range. But this guy from this distance in the previous update, Cupid Zone would 100% be able to hit him. Let's see if this is still true. Let me hold this. Let me aim it up. Let's see if this even hits him. He's right there. We should be able to hit him if this is true. Oh, they nerfed that love range. That would have hit him in the previous update. So this myth is false in general. Wow, that's insane, bro. I didn't think we'd see a love nerf, but I guess they didn't want the Cupid Zone to have the infinite range forever. Fair enough. If you use Buddha Leap and jump when you land, you'll go far. Now for this one, we got to go back to second C because we got to unawaken the C move on our Buddha as well as the Z move. All right, here we are. Let's talk to Awakening Experts. I'm actually going to keep Awaken Z, but we're going to unawaken C. Now let's see if this works. Let me go to Shift. Let's use Buddha Leap, and when we land, jump. Didn't let me do it that time. We're going to give it another try. What we're hoping for is to give us like a boost or a fling or something. Let's see. Nah, that didn't let me. We're gonna give this one more try in the water. I feel like if we do it on the ground, it stuns you to the ground, so you're unable to do that. Maybe it works in the water though, because water you kind of bounce on top of it. All right, Buddha Leap. No, it didn't work either. One more attempt before I decide if this is true or false. What if instead of just jumping in the water, we jump from somewhere high like this beforehand? Did it? Now let's see. Oh, wait, that actually worked. That actually worked. We went so fast the game's anti-cheat kicked in. It pushed us back. Hey, that's myth confirmed right there, man. That's myth confirmed. Okay, a fun one too. Mess around with this one if you guys got a chance. Now we haven't had that many gas fruit myths in this video, which is why I'm happy about this next bit. According to this guy, gas F move goes faster whenever Ghoul V3 is activated and gas bar is full. No clue how Ghoul V3 could be tied to gas, but just to fulfill the myth fully, we're gonna go equip it. All right, we're at Cursed Ship. Let me talk to Experimeric. All right, we're switched to Ghoul. Now let's go back to Haunted Ship. We're gonna equip the gas fruit now, and all right, so let's do this. Gas meter's not full right now. You guys can see my flight is a little bit slow, kind of just like how gas is. Now let's get this gas meter full and test it then. All right, gas meter's full. Now let's do this. Ghoul V3 flight. This didn't make it faster. It didn't do anything to it. So I don't know. That one just looks like straight up cap. Maybe another try. 5 more seconds before my Ghoul V3 comes off cooldown. Maybe we need to do it at the same time. Let me try doing this at the same time. All right, Ghoul V3's off cooldown. Boom. Oh, wait, what? What the heck was that? We had like a little boost flight there. Is this actually true? No way this is actually true, bro. But you saw it there. The flight looked different. Wait. I just did it again, but I didn't have Ghoul V3. I don't know how to explain that. Apparently, there's a different flight with gas. Like, you saw that. Now there's blue. I don't think it has anything to do with Ghoul V3, but it looks like this myth is true. Maybe it has to do with the gas meter being full. Anyways, we're moving on from that. Next up, when you use Control Room in Portal Dimensional Rift, you stay there no matter what. All right, I got my boy Nutty right here. Let me type in chat. Put me in a Dimensional Rift. All right, here we go. If this myth is actually true, I'll be 100% shocked. All right, let me activate the Control Room. Now let me say, get out of Rift. Let's see what this does, boys. There's no shot this actually works, right? Like, there's no chance this just keeps you here in a space of nothing. Yeah, this just straight up pulls you back. Yep, myth busted. That doesn't work. Imagine it did though, bro. Imagine you just stuck there in a space of just time continuum and nothingness. Would have been an insane glitch. Up next, if multiple people use Portal C on the same island at the same time, it'll make you stuck and glitch the game for a bit. To test this out, me and my boy Nutty are both gonna teleport to Cafe at the same exact time on top of each other to see what happens. All right, I got my boy Nutty right now. He's about to do it. 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna say go. And oh wait, I'm stuck. That actually worked on me. My character's invisible too. Wait, I didn't think that would actually work, bro. I'm literally stuck here. My character's invisible. My boy said man's going through a particle accelerator. Not only lasted a small amount of time, but that is a true confirmed myth. It did bug me out. Now for this next myth, I'm gonna have to have my dragon transformation again. There we go, full transformation ready. And the reason we need our dragon transformation is because for this next myth, this guy's saying dragon form can't be stunned by any ability. All right, let me transform into Imperial Evolution. Let me tell my boy, hit me with all stun abilities. Let's see what happens, boys. Let's see what happens. Let me tell him use Rumble V. Okay, we're getting hit by Solgatar X, Rumble V, and it looks like we just moved through everything, bro. We literally can't be stunned. Nothing just unstuns us. I'm gonna walk into every stun, and then we'll see what happens, bro. He said in chat, bro, did you just walk through all of it? Yup. Nah, this is insane. This is insane that this myth is actually true. Dragon can't be stunned by any ability? So you mean to tell me you could hit Dragon with everything in the earth and they could just walk through it like it's nothing? Hey, nerf this fruit. Now for this next myth, we're gonna have to swap over to the Eastern Dragon form because this guy is saying flying Eastern Dragon flight in water doesn't deal damage to you. So you mean to tell me the flight negates water damage? What don't this fruit got? All right, let me test this out thoroughly. Let's test this out thoroughly. Now I'm no longer a shark race. I am a ghoul race, so we will take water damage. I mean, just to prove to y'all, yeah, I'm dying right now by water. But if we go Eastern Dragon, let's go ahead and drag ourselves in the water. Let's see, do we take damage by doing this? First of all, what? You don't even take damage just by going into the water. I'm literally just flying into the water right now. And if we use Dragon F, you don't take water damage from that either. That's insane. Okay, what if I dunk myself in the water fully with Infernal Pits? Okay, now we're taking water damage. But if we just start moving, it stops taking water damage. Hey, myth confirmed, myth confirmed. You don't take water damage by using Dragon F. I guess this fruit really does have it all. 2 more myths left of the video, and I think these next 2 are pretty cool. Second to last one, we have to go in 3rd sea, so let's go ahead and talk to experienced captain and make our way back over there. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and teleport over to Hydra Town, talk to the Dragon Wizard NPC, and have him turn us into a Draco. We've also got the Dragon Fruit equipped with the Draco race because for this next myth, apparently the Dragon color you have activated changes the color of your Draco wings. So right now we have the green ore activated for our Dragon, and as you guys can see, my Draco V4 wings are green. But if we go over to Dragon West skins and change it to, let's say, blue. Oh, it's true. The wings change color. Okay, let's see if it changes to black. Sheesh, it changes to black. It's only the outline of the wings though, but that's still pretty sick. What if I change it to red? Okay, we getting somewhere. This is some drip. Now let's try purple. Purple's kind of subtle, not bad though. And last but not least, we have Eclipse. Okay, that's cool. Hey, so this myth is confirmed, but a subsection onto this myth is that apparently with the chromatic skin, it changes the color of the V3. So right now I have the non-chromatic skin equipped, and this is the color of my V3. You guys can see it's green. This is what it looks like. However, if we go ahead and equip the Eclipse skin, not only do our wings change color, but if we flash step, you will see the flash step change color to blue, and the V3 is now purple. Look at that, bro. That shade looks fire. Question is, does this affect V4? All right, got my V4 bar ready. Now let's transform. Let's see. Oh, it does. It changes your V4. What? Yo, the V4 is blue now. Oh, that's sick. That's sick, bro. That's so sick. I didn't even know that, bro. What? That looks clean. On God, it looks clean. I swear it does. Yo, this is fire. This is fire. Unfortunately, it only looks this way if you have the dragon fruit equipped. The moment we equip another fruit, it changes back to orange. Now that we got that myth out the way, we have the final one, which is actually added by me. And this is actually more of a glitch than a myth, but it is a stupid speed glitch with dragon. So all you have to do is have Dragon West, start flying, look up, and then do W and S while looking down. Look how fast we're moving right now, boys. Look how fast we're moving right now, boys. This is insane. You could use this in public servers to run away from people and have them never catch you, because that is insane. Look at this. Look how fast we're moving. All you have to do is look up, then just press W and S at the same time. Pretty easy glitch, but look how much ground we just covered in seconds. How high we're in the air. My boy in chat saying up and up away, glitch. Yeah, this glitch is fire in my opinion. One of my favorite ones of the video. Because it just looks goofy. Look at this. I mean, look at this, bro. I already know the dragon user is going to be going crazy in the public servers with that one. You about to see running, spamming dragons all day.